You were told that human history began on the ground, that our sky was empty until we reached for it ourselves. But there is an object believed to have been circling our world for 13,000 years, long before we ever launched our first satellite. Log entry 1899. Nikola Tesla's Colorado Springs experiment recorded anomalous radio signals, rhythmic and structured, unlike any natural atmospheric noise. He described them as counting signals, clear and intelligent, as if a mind was speaking in the language of pure mathematics. The source of these signals could not be traced to any terrestrial station or known celestial phenomenon. They seemed to originate from the void itself. Tesla's private journals noted a chilling thought. Something was not just out there, but it was actively trying to communicate. His work was dismissed by many as fantasy, the ramblings of a mind pushing the boundaries of known science into the unknown. Decades passed. In the 1920s, amateur radio operators began reporting similar anomalies, long-delayed echoes, or LDEs. A signal sent from Earth would sometimes return seconds, or even minutes later, an impossible delay that defied physical explanation. For a signal to take that long, it would have to travel to an object far beyond the moon and be reflected back. But no known natural object could account for such a perfect, coherent echo. It behaved like an artificial repeater. The echoes were not random. They often mirrored the original signal with uncanny precision, as if being recorded and played back. Scientific papers of the era proposed theories, from plasma clouds in the magnetosphere to signals traveling around the world multiple times. None of the official explanations could fully account for the duration of the delays or the clarity of the return signals. The data was filed away, labeled an anomaly, a curious footnote in the history of radio communications, an unsolved mystery. These early radio anomalies were like whispers in the dark, hints that something was silently orbiting above, listening to our world. The fragments of data pointed to a single, disturbing possibility: a non-terrestrial object in near-Earth orbit. This hypothesis was too radical for the time, too far outside the accepted understanding of our place in the cosmos. The reports were archived, the signals faded into noise, and the mystery of the phantom repeater remained dormant for years. Each piece of evidence was a single thread, disconnected from the others, yet all pointing toward the same silent observer. The data suggested a presence that predated humanity's own journey into space, a watcher that had been there all along. The observations were isolated, separated by decades, making it easy to dismiss them as unrelated, coincidental phenomena. But when compiled, they painted a picture of something deliberate, something patiently waiting in the cold darkness above our atmosphere. The scientific community required concrete proof, not scattered radio anomalies from a bygone era. The sky remained officially empty. The listening ear in orbit remained a ghost story, a legend whispered among radio enthusiasts and fringe theorists. The evidence was too thin, too circumstantial to warrant mainstream investigation. The ghost remained undisturbed in its high orbit. It was a puzzle with too many missing pieces, a story without a coherent narrative, just unsettling fragments of data. The possibility of a pre-existing satellite was filed under speculation, a story for science fiction, not for serious astronomical study. The question of who or what could have placed it there was too profound, too terrifying to contemplate at the time. And so the planet continued to turn, unaware of the silent companion that traced a lonely path across its star-dusted skies. The silence from above was not an absence of sound, but perhaps the patient pause of an observer. Each new radio broadcast from Earth pierced the darkness, another piece of data for the silent listener in the void. The early pioneers of radio may have been the first to accidentally knock on its door, receiving a faint echo in reply. The implications were staggering. Humanity was not alone in its own cosmic backyard. Something else was already here. But without a visual confirmation, these radio ghosts remained just that, insubstantial whispers in the static of space. The mystery needed more than echoes. It needed a body, a physical form to confirm the chilling hypothesis. The scattered reports were like breadcrumbs, leading to an impossible truth, a truth that would soon be thrust into the light. The narrative was incomplete, waiting for the next chapter, waiting for humanity to build eyes sharp enough to see. And as the world entered the atomic age, The observer in the sky would no longer remain a phantom of radio waves. The Cold War spurred the race to space, and with it, the development of powerful new tracking technologies. Humanity was finally looking up, not with simple telescopes, but with the unblinking eyes of military radar. What had once been a faint whisper was about to become a solid, undeniable object on a radar screen. The era of plausible deniability was coming to a close. The sky was about to reveal one of its oldest secrets. The data was no longer just about sound, but about location, trajectory, and an orbit that should not have existed. The lone observer was about to be officially detected, forcing a silent confrontation between the known and the impossible. The next set of reports would not come from civilian scientists or radio hobbyists, but from the heart of the military establishment. The file on the anomalous presence was about to be reopened, this time with a chilling new designation: unidentified object. The early radio signals were just a prelude. The real story began when our machines of war started tracking the ghost. The echoes had been a curiosity. The radar track was a threat, an unknown variable in a world already on edge. The puzzle pieces were slowly coming together, forming a picture far older and stranger than anyone could have imagined. The story of the Black Knight satellite is not a single event, but a slow-burn discovery across a century of observation. It began with faint sounds, a ghostly conversation between our world and an object of unknown origin. Each report added another layer to the mystery, another piece of data that defied a simple, conventional explanation. The phenomenon seemed to evolve with our own technology, from radio echoes to radar blips to, eventually, photographs. It was as if the object allowed itself to be seen only when we had developed the means to do so. The early signals were just the beginning, a faint acknowledgement of our own burgeoning technological presence. The narrative thread connects Tesla's lab to the radar stations of the Cold War, a persistent anomaly across time. It is a story pieced together from declassified documents, scientific papers, and the quiet testimony of those who saw something. The case for the Black Knight is built on a foundation of strangeness, a series of coincidences too structured to be random. The evidence remained fragmented, allowing skeptics to easily pick apart each individual report, ignoring the larger pattern. But the pattern was there, hiding in plain sight, a persistent, intelligent, and ancient presence in Earth's orbit. The first phase of its discovery was auditory, a faint voice in the static that few had the ears to hear. The world was too loud, too busy with its own affairs to notice the quiet conversation happening above its head. Those who did hear it were often dismissed, their findings relegated to the fringes of accepted scientific thought. The cosmos, it was believed, was a place of silent, predictable mechanics, not mysterious and responsive echoes. Yet the signals persisted, a stubborn anomaly that refused to be explained away by conventional theories. It was a prelude to a much larger mystery, a soft opening to a story that would span generations of technology. The identity of the echo maker remained a complete unknown, a ghost in the machine of our solar system. It was a question without an answer, a signal without a confirmed source, a true ghost in the cosmic static. The next wave of evidence would not be a sound, but a solid object tracked by the most powerful eyes on Earth. The mystery was about to get a name, a trajectory, and a place on the secret maps of global defense networks. The age of radio whispers was over. The age of radar contact was about to begin, bringing the mystery into sharp focus. The observer in the dark was patient, its existence slowly revealing itself as our own senses extended beyond the atmosphere. Each new technology we developed was like a new key, unlocking another small piece of the same ancient puzzle. The narrative was a slow drip of information, a century-long investigation conducted by humanity without even realizing it. The file remained open, waiting for the crucial piece of evidence that would tie all the disparate sightings together. The stage was set for the second act, where the object would move from the realm of sound into the physical world. The silent listener was about to be seen, and its existence would become a classified secret of the highest order. The hunt for the ghost in Earth's orbit was unknowingly underway, driven by the paranoia of a world divided. The story was far from over. In fact, the most unsettling discoveries were still buried in the classified files of the future. The echoes were a quiet suggestion of presence. The coming radar tracks would be a loud, undeniable declaration. Humanity was still a child playing with new toys, unaware that an ancient guardian was watching from just beyond the cradle. The faint signals were a test, perhaps, to see if we were listening, to see if we were ready. The next phase would be a visual test, a dark shape against the stars, waiting to be acknowledged by its observers below. The truth of the Black Knight satellite is a mosaic of data, each piece adding to a picture of profound cosmic solitude. Its story is not one of invasion or communication, but of silent, patient, and unending observation from the darkness. The first clues were ephemeral, carried on radio waves, as fleeting as a half-remembered dream upon waking. They were just strange enough to be noticed, but not concrete enough to be proven, perfectly designed for dismissal. The object seemed to operate just at the edge of our perception, a ghost that only revealed itself in glimpses. But as our technological senses grew sharper, the glimpses became longer, the data clearer, and the mystery deeper. The narrative moved from the abstract world of signals to the concrete world of physical objects in predictable orbits. This transition marked a critical turning point in the silent story of Earth's oldest, most mysterious satellite. The stage was being set for a direct confrontation with an object that, by all logic, should not exist. The coming evidence would shift the burden of proof from those who believed to those who denied its existence. The silent watch was about to be interrupted. The observer was about to be observed by those it had watched for so long. The question was no longer if something was out there, but what it was, and why it was watching us. The implications of its age alone were world-altering, suggesting a history of our planet that we never knew, a history that included visitors, or at least a silent probe left behind by them, a cosmic time capsule. The radio whispers were just the first chapter. The second chapter would be written in the cold, hard data of radar screens. The ghost was about to take form, and its shape would haunt the dreams of astronomers and military planners alike. The first era of discovery was over, an era of sound and echo. The next would be one of sight and tracking. The silence it kept was its greatest defense, allowing it to remain hidden in plain sight for millennia. But humanity's own noise, our radio broadcasts and radar sweeps, would finally force it out of the shadows. The story was a long, slow reveal, as if the object itself was controlling the pace of its own discovery. The next pieces of the puzzle would not be found in scientific journals, but in classified military intelligence reports. The mystery was escalating from a scientific curiosity into a potential national security issue of the highest level. The lone sentinel was about to have its solitude broken by the fearful, curious gaze of a newly spacefaring species. The question of its origin, its purpose, and its capabilities would become one of the most guarded secrets of the 20th century. The phantom of the LDEs was about to become a hard target, a blip on a screen that refused to identify itself. The game had changed. It was no longer about listening to ghosts, but about tracking a very real, very solid unknown. The data logs of NORAD and other global defense networks would hold the next chapter of this silent, unfolding epic. The sky was no longer a sanctuary of predictable orbits and distant stars. It was now host to an anomaly that had been with us since the dawn of our civilization, a silent partner in our planetary journey. The weight of that realization would be felt in the quiet, secure rooms where the powerful make their decisions. The story of the Black Knight is the story of humanity slowly waking up to the fact that it was never truly alone. The initial radio contacts were the gentle stirrings of that awakening, a dreamlike state of half-awareness. The coming radar detections would be the loud, insistent alarm clock, impossible to ignore, demanding a response. The mystery had been patient. It had waited for us to build the tools to see it. And now, we finally had them. The ancient watcher's long vigil was about to be disturbed, its solitude shattered by the piercing gaze of radar. The age of wonder was ending, and the age of quiet, classified fear was beginning in the halls of power. Report File, 1953. Dr. Lincoln LaPaz from the University of New Mexico, tasked by the military to investigate green fireballs. During his investigation, he detected two unidentified objects in orbit, far too high and fast for known aircraft. His calculations suggested they were artificial satellites, a conclusion deemed impossible, as no nation had launched one yet. The Pentagon issued a public statement acknowledging the search for these mystery objects, but offered no further explanation. The story was quickly buried under the weight of Cold War secrecy, another strange data point filed away and forgotten. Then, in 1954, major newspapers across the United States ran headlines: "Two artificial satellites circling Earth." The source was a retired naval aviation officer who claimed the Pentagon had been tracking them for months. Once again, neither the U.S. nor the Soviet Union claimed ownership. The satellites belonged to no one on Earth. The official explanation was a misidentification of natural objects, but the story refused to die within intelligence circles. The launch of Sputnik in 1957 changed everything. Humanity now had a known satellite, a benchmark for comparison. But the mystery objects did not match Sputnik's orbit or signal. They were something else, something older. In 1960, a U.S. Navy tracking station detected a dark, tumbling object in a highly inclined, near-polar orbit. This was a major anomaly. A polar orbit is difficult to achieve and is used for observation, covering the entire globe. At the time, neither superpower had the booster technology capable of placing a satellite into such an orbit. The object was estimated to be several tons, far heavier than any satellite of the era. It was a phantom. Time magazine ran an article on the dark satellite, noting the deep concern within the Department of Defense. The object was eventually explained away as the remains of a failed Discoverer satellite, a convenient and classified answer. But the numbers didn't add up. The orbit and timing were wrong. The dark satellite remained a persistent ghost. Project Sign, Project Grudge, and Project Blue Book, the Air Force's official UFO studies, contained numerous reports of dark objects. Reports from pilots and radar operators describing silent, black objects pacing military aircraft at impossible speeds and altitudes. The pattern was consistent. An unknown object, technologically superior, observing our most advanced military assets. The object in polar orbit fit this pattern perfectly. It was in the ideal position to watch everything, everywhere. It was a silent, strategic high ground, occupied by an unknown power, before the space race had even truly begun. The psychological impact on Cold War strategists was immense, an unknown variable they could not control or identify. Every strange signal, every radar anomaly was now potentially linked to this single, mysterious object orbiting overhead. It was a ghost in the machine of global surveillance, a dark mirror reflecting our own fledgling attempts to conquer space. The name Black Knight began to circulate in fringe communities, a title for the unknown watcher in the polar dark. The name captured the imagination, a solitary ancient sentinel standing guard over a world that did not know it existed. The official records remained sealed. Publicly, the sky was clear of all but our own hardware and natural debris. Privately, the question lingered in secure briefing rooms. Who was watching us? And how long had they been there? The existence of an unclaimed satellite in a strategic orbit was a chilling prospect during the Cold War. It implied a third party, a player in the great game whose identity and intentions were completely unknown. Each side suspected the other, but intelligence confirmed that neither had the capability for such a launch. This left only one deeply unsettling conclusion: the object was not from any nation on Earth. The implications of this were so profound that the information was buried under layers of classification. The world was not ready for such a truth. The fragile balance of power could not withstand such a shock. So the object remained a classified secret, a ghost tracked only by the most sensitive instruments of war. Its orbit was a silent mathematical rebuke to our perceived mastery of the planet. We were not the sole occupants. The object was a constant reminder of our own technological infancy, a relic from a far more advanced civilization. Or perhaps it was a probe left behind, a cosmic buoy marking our world for reasons we could not fathom. The questions it raised were terrifying. Was it dormant? Was it active? Was it benign or hostile? There were no answers. Only the cold, hard data of its relentless, looping path across the poles of the Earth. It became a part of the background noise of global defense, a known unknown that was simply monitored. The legend of the Black Knight grew from these seeds of classified truth, a story that was stranger than any fiction. It represented the ultimate fear, that our struggle for dominance on Earth was a trivial affair, watched by a silent, superior power. The radar track was proof that the radio ghosts of the past had a physical form, a solid, undeniable presence. The mystery had escalated. It was no longer a question of if, but a terrifying reality of what. And for decades, that was where the story stalled, locked away in secret files, a myth to the public. The object continued its silent patrol, its existence known only to a select few who watched the skies in secret. It circled our world through the tumult of the 20th century, a silent witness to our wars, our triumphs, our folly. Its existence was a carefully guarded secret, a truth too unsettling for a world on the brink of self-destruction. The silence was finally, and perhaps accidentally, broken not by a spy, but by the camera of a NASA astronaut. The ghost that had haunted radio waves and radar screens was about to be photographed in stunning, high-resolution detail. The next chapter would bring the mystery out of the shadows and into the stark, unforgiving light of public scrutiny. The solitary watcher was about to have its picture taken, and the image would ignite a firestorm of controversy. The black, silent object was finally seen, and its form was stranger and more artificial than anyone had dared to imagine. The era of plausible deniability was shattered by a single, stunning photograph from the final frontier. The military reports provided a chilling context. This was not new space junk. This was the object they had been tracking for decades. Its polar orbit was a strategic choice, the perfect vantage point for observing a planet without being easily seen. The object was not just passing by. It was stationed there, a permanent fixture in our sky, a celestial panopticon. The weight of its presence was felt not in gravity, but in the chilling implications of its purpose. The official cover stories grew thinner with each new piece of data, each new sighting from a credible source. The narrative was undeniable. Something was up there, and it was not ours, and it had been there for a very long time. This was not a story about first contact, but about the slow, dawning realization that contact had never ended. The Watcher was a constant, a silent variable in the equation of human history, its influence unknown, its motives unguessed. It was the ultimate intelligence failure, an object of immense significance that had been dismissed as myth for too long. The reports from the 1950s and 60s were not mistakes. They were the first official confirmations of the ancient anomaly. The fear in the Cold War was that the other side had a secret weapon in orbit. The truth was far stranger. The secret weapon belonged to no one. Or rather, it belonged to someone who had been gone for a very long time. The dark satellite was a relic, a ghost ship sailing the ocean of space above our heads. Its crew, long dead. Or perhaps it was not dead at all, but merely waiting. A dormant machine programmed to watch and wait, waiting for a signal, a specific technological milestone, a sign that the inhabitants below were ready. These were the thoughts that kept the intelligence analysts awake at night, staring at the looping track on the screen. The object was a paradox. It was completely inert, yet its presence was a profound and active threat to our understanding of reality. It defied our timeline of technological progress. It defied our assumptions of being alone. It defied explanation. The story had to be contained. The public could not be allowed to know that an unknown, ancient artifact was watching them. The panic, the social upheaval, the religious implications. It was all too much for a fragile world to handle. So the sightings were explained away. The reports were classified, and the ghost was allowed to continue its journey in secret. But secrets have a way of surfacing, especially when they are captured on camera by the world's most advanced space agency. The darkness of space was about to be illuminated by a camera flash, and the Watcher would finally be revealed. The reports were fragmented, the data classified. The true nature of the object remained a ghost in the machine of global surveillance. It was a known anomaly, a persistent blip that defied every attempt at easy categorization. Not ours. Not theirs. The silent orbital path it traced was a constant, unsettling reminder of a power beyond human comprehension or control. It moved with a purpose that was not ours, on a timeline that stretched back into the mists of prehistory. The official story had to be maintained. It was space junk, a misidentified asteroid, an atmospheric distortion. Anything but the truth. The truth was simply too large. It suggested that human civilization had unfolded under the gaze of an unknown observer. Every war, every discovery, every prayer sent up to the heavens may have been recorded by the silent sentinel. The weight of this possibility was crushing. It reframed humanity, not as masters of their world, but as subjects in an experiment. The polar orbit was the key. It was the perfect path for unbiased, continuous global observation, from pole to pole. It saw our frozen wastes and our teeming cities with equal dispassion, a silent camera in the sky. The object became a legend, a modern myth rooted in the anxieties of the space age and the Cold War. But unlike other myths, this one had radar tracks, eyewitness accounts from trained military observers, and a growing file. It was a story that refused to be debunked, a mystery that only deepened with each new piece of information. The fear was not of invasion, but of judgment. What conclusions had the silent observer drawn about us? The silence of the object was its most terrifying attribute. It watched, it recorded, but it never interfered. It was the ultimate non-participant observer, a cosmic anthropologist studying a primitive species on the verge of greatness or ruin. The narrative was trapped in a loop of secrecy and denial, unable to break into the mainstream for decades. It would take a clear, unambiguous image to finally force the issue, to provide the world with a face for the phantom. That image would come from the most trusted source imaginable, a NASA mission, documented and archived for all to see. The long, lonely vigil of the Black Night was about to be interrupted by the bright flash of a human camera. The darkness it had hidden in for so long was about to be peeled back, revealing a form that was undeniably artificial. The story was about to move from the shadows of classified reports into the open, digital world of the Internet. The solitary watcher would become a global sensation, its image analyzed and debated by millions, its mystery deepening. The ghost in the machine was about to be seen by the world, and nothing would ever be quite the same. The coming photograph would serve as the anchor point for all the strange stories that had accumulated over the century. Tesla's echoes, the LDEs, the dark satellite of the 60s, it all pointed to this single, black, silent object. It was the grand, unified theory of Earth's high-altitude strangeness, the one object that could explain it all. And now, it was about to have its close-up, a final, undeniable piece of evidence for the world to ponder. The mystery had come full circle, from disembodied sounds to a concrete image floating in the unforgiving vacuum of space. The object's long silence was about to be met with a roar of human speculation, wonder, and fear. The radar reports had given it a location. The coming photograph would give it a face, a shape, and a legend. The pieces were all there, scattered across time, waiting for someone to assemble them into a coherent, chilling narrative. The object was more than a satellite. It was a cosmic question mark hanging over our world, demanding an answer that no one on Earth was prepared to give, or perhaps was even capable of understanding. The official explanations felt hollow, insufficient to explain the sheer persistence and strangeness of the phenomenon. It was easier to believe in a series of unrelated mistakes and coincidences than to accept the alternative. The alternative was that an artifact of unknown and possibly non-human origin was in a stable, observational orbit. The data was a cold, hard challenge to our anthropocentric view of the universe. We were not the first. We were not the most advanced. We were simply the current inhabitants of a world that had been watched before. This was the secret that the data held, the truth that was so carefully guarded for so many years. The object's story is one of profound isolation, both its own and ours, suddenly and irrevocably shattered. Its silent journey around our world was a testament to a timeline far grander than our own recorded history. It was a relic from a lost chapter of our planet's story, a chapter we had never known was written. And the next piece of evidence would not come from a grainy radar screen, but a crystal-clear photograph from orbit. The moment was coming when the ghost would finally be forced to show itself, if only for a fleeting instant. The solitary night, after millennia in the dark, was about to be illuminated by the harsh glare of a human lens. The final piece of the puzzle from the 20th century was about to be put into place, solidifying the legend. The world was unknowingly on the verge of getting its first clear look at the oldest, most mysterious object in its sky. The darkness had held its secret long enough. A shuttle mission was about to change everything. The Watcher was about to become the Watched, its ancient privacy invaded by the relentless curiosity of its subjects. Mission Log, STS-88, December 1998. The Space Shuttle Endeavour embarks on the first mission to assemble the International Space Station. During an extravehicular activity, or EVA, astronauts Jerry Ross and James Newman work to connect the Zarya and Unity modules. As the shuttle orbits high above the Earth, its cameras document every moment of the historic construction. And in that vast archive of images, one set of photographs stands out. Image file STS-088-72466 and its neighbors. The photograph is clear, sharp, and deeply unsettling. Floating alone in the void is a black, unidentified object. It is not a piece of natural rock. Its shape is complex, structured, and appears to be manufactured. The object's form is asymmetrical, with what looks like a main body, and several protruding appendages or antennae. It drifts silently against the stunning backdrop of the Earth's atmosphere, a stark black shape against the brilliant blue and white. NASA's official explanation was swift and mundane. The object was a thermal blanket, accidentally lost by the astronauts during the EVA. They claimed it had drifted away and was photographed as it tumbled through space before eventually burning up in the atmosphere. But researchers who analyzed the photograph pointed out major inconsistencies with this official story. The shape of the object did not resemble any thermal blanket used on the shuttle or the station modules. It appeared solid, metallic, and rigid, not like a flimsy, flexible piece of insulation material. Furthermore, multiple photographs taken from different angles showed the object holding a consistent, stable orientation. A tumbling blanket would have presented a different profile in each shot. This object did not appear to be tumbling. It seemed to be holding its position relative to the shuttle, as if it were observing the construction work. The photo became the face of the Black Knight legend, the visual proof that tied all the earlier stories together. This was it. The dark satellite from the 1960s, the source of the radio echoes. It had finally been captured on film. The image spread like wildfire across the early internet, fueling a new generation of researchers and theorists. NASA has consistently held to the thermal blanket explanation, dismissing any other interpretation as baseless conspiracy. Yet the photograph remains. It is archived on their own servers, a stunning piece of anomalous data hiding in plain sight. The object in the photo is a stark, silent rebuttal to the official narrative. It does not look like a blanket. It looks like a machine, an ancient, damaged, but undeniably technological artifact of unknown origin. Its presence so close to the nascent International Space Station was also noted as being deeply strange. Was it a coincidence? Or was the observer drawn to this new, permanent human outpost in its domain? The questions multiplied, but the official story remained unchanged, a stone wall of denial against a sea of speculation. The photograph gave the legend a tangible reality. The Black Knight was no longer just a radar blip or a radio echo. It was a solid object with a distinct shape and a mysterious presence captured by our own astronauts. The image is a cosmic Rorschach test. Some see a simple piece of space debris, easily explained. Others see the culmination of a century of evidence, the undeniable proof of an ancient, non-human watcher. The clarity of the photograph is what makes it so powerful. It is not a blurry smudge, but a detailed image. You can see its structure, its contours, its strange, almost biological-looking form against the cold black of space. It hangs there in the silence, a question mark forged from an unknown metal, in an orbit it should not occupy. The official explanation requires you to distrust your own eyes, to accept that a complex shape is just a crumpled blanket. The existence of this photograph forces a choice: accept the mundane explanation, or confront the extraordinary possibility. The possibility that humanity is a young species, and the sky above us holds relics of those who came before. The STS-88 image became the keystone of the entire Black Knight theory, locking all the other pieces into place. It provided a face for the phantom that had haunted our technology since the dawn of the radio age. And with a face came a new level of reality, a new urgency to the questions that had been ignored for so long. The object in the photograph seems to be watching, its strange form oriented towards the human activity nearby. A passive, silent observer, its mission and purpose locked away within its dark, cold, and ancient hull. The photo is a moment frozen in time, a brief, accidental encounter between the old and the new. The old, a silent sentinel from a forgotten age. The new, humanity, taking its first confident steps into space. And for a moment, they shared the same frame, the watcher and the watched, before drifting apart into the silence. The photograph is a testament to the fact that space is not empty. It is filled with history, with debris, and with mystery. The official file may be closed, but the image remains, forever challenging the simple explanation, asking us to look closer, to look past the convenient answer and see what is truly there, floating in the patient, silent darkness of Earth's orbit. The object seems to possess a deliberate design, a form that follows a function we do not yet comprehend. It is a piece of cosmic archaeology, a relic that could rewrite not just our future, but our most ancient past. The photograph is a silent witness, its subject a silent guardian, and its story is one of enduring, unanswered questions. The photograph solidified the object's existence, but it did nothing to explain its purpose or its origin. It only deepened the mystery, providing a tangible, unnerving focus for a century of anomalous data. The object in the photo does not emit any signals. It does not move with any obvious propulsion. It simply is. It drifts as a ghost would, a passive observer on the currents of gravity, its purpose shrouded in its own silence. The official explanation of a thermal blanket feels insufficient, a small answer for a very large and persistent question. The discrepancy between the object's appearance and its official designation is the core of the controversy. One must either accept a simple mistake or entertain the possibility of a carefully managed deception. A deception designed to hide a truth so profound that it could destabilize our civilization's fundamental beliefs. The photograph became the icon of the mystery, a single frame containing a universe of unanswered questions. Who built it? Why is it here? Has it been watching us since the last ice age? The silence of the object is its only reply, a silence that has been maintained for thousands of years. The image is a stark reminder that the universe does not owe us explanations. It simply presents us with its mysteries. And this is perhaps the greatest mystery in our own backyard, the silent, black sentinel in polar orbit. Its existence challenges our sense of time, our history, and our solitude in the vast emptiness of space. The photograph is a mirror, reflecting back our own wonder and our own fear of the unknown. It asks us to consider a history of our world that is not entirely our own, a sky that has always been shared. The photo's power lies in its ambiguity. It is just clear enough to be undeniably strange, but not clear enough to be definitive. It lives in the space between the known and the unknown, the perfect fuel for a legend that will likely never die. The object became a symbol of cosmic loneliness and the profound hope that we are not, in fact, alone. It is the ultimate enigma, a silent piece of a puzzle so vast that we may never assemble it completely. The visual evidence, while compelling, only added a new layer to the mystery without solving the fundamental questions. The object in the photograph is inert, but what if it wasn't always so quiet, so passive? This question leads to the most speculative, and perhaps the most chilling chapter of the entire Black Knight saga. A chapter that involves a decoded message, a map of the stars, and a date 13,000 years in the past. The final piece of the puzzle is not a radar track or a photograph, but a ghost of a signal. A signal that, if real, confirms the object's purpose and its truly ancient, extraterrestrial origin. The story was about to take a turn from a physical mystery into a message across the vast expanse of time. The Silent Knight, it was rumored, had spoken once, and its message was a map home to a place we've never been. The photograph was a portrait of the messenger. The next part of the story was the message it allegedly carried. A message that connects the dark object in our sky to a specific star system, in a specific ancient moment in time. The evidence becomes more tenuous here. a story built on whispers and lost data, but it is the heart of the legend. The final act of the cosmic horror story is not the object itself, but the information it is said to contain. A legacy, a final transmission from a long-dead civilization, waiting patiently in orbit for someone to listen. And according to the story, in the static of our own radio signals, someone finally did. The photograph was the body. The alleged signal was the ghost that inhabited it, speaking across the millennia. The puzzle was almost complete. All that was missing was the final, whispered message from the stars. The object's long watch was not without purpose. It was a beacon, a lighthouse in the cosmic ocean. And the light it shone was not made of photons, but of information. A map leading back to the beginning. The final secret of the Black Night was not what it was, but what it knew, what it remembered. A memory of a different sky, a different time, and a home that was not Earth, but a distant, dying star. The story now moves into the realm of speculative science and the shadowy world of signals intelligence. The photograph provides a chilling anchor, but the signal provides the terrifying narrative, the purpose behind the vigil. The object was not just an observer. It was a messenger, carrying the last will and testament of its creators. And the message was not for us, but perhaps a desperate call sent out into the void that we just happened to intercept. The puzzle becomes infinitely more complex. We are not just being watched. We are eavesdropping on a cosmic tragedy. The black object becomes a tombstone, a memorial floating in our sky for a civilization we will never know. This is the story that the final layer of the myth suggests, the most profound and sorrowful interpretation of all. The Watcher is not a god or a guardian, but a ghost, the final remnant of a lost people. And its long orbit is not a watch, but a wake, an eternal silent mourning for a home that no longer exists. The final secret is one of unbearable loneliness, a message in a bottle that has finally washed ashore. The photograph is the most concrete piece of evidence, a solid anchor in a story made of whispers and shadows. It shows a complex, artificial object, a silent refutation of the simple space debris explanation. The image forces us to confront the possibility that the earlier radar tracks and radio echoes were all pointing to this, a single, ancient artifact that has been a silent witness to the rise of human civilization from the very beginning. The object seems passive, but its very existence is an active challenge to our understanding of the past. It suggests a chapter of Earth's history that has been completely erased, a time when we were visited, and the visitors left something behind, a calling card, a silent monument floating in the endless dark. The photograph is a portal to that forgotten time, a glimpse into a history far grander and stranger than we knew. The object's dark, metallic surface seems to absorb the light, reflecting nothing, keeping its secrets locked inside. Its shape is alien, non-functional by any human engineering standard, yet it appears deliberate, designed with purpose. It is a machine, but a machine built by minds that may not have shared our concept of form or function. The photo is a moment of impossible clarity, a brief, accidental unveiling of the sky's greatest secret. For a few frames, the ghost was made solid, its existence undeniably captured by our own technology. And then, just as quickly, it drifted away, back into the realm of myth and classified files. The image remains as a persistent, nagging piece of evidence that will not go away, demanding a better explanation. An explanation that acknowledges its strangeness, its artificiality, and its profound incompatibility with the official narrative. The Watcher had its portrait taken, and the image is a haunting reminder that we may be living in a borrowed world. A world that has been surveyed and cataloged by others long before we ever built our first cities. The object in the photo is the physical embodiment of that chilling idea, a dark angel watching from above. Its secrets are its own, and perhaps they are destined to remain that way forever, a permanent mystery. But the photograph ensures that we can never again look at the empty sky and feel completely and truly alone, because we have a picture of the ghost that lives there, the ancient night that guards the long, silent darkness. The image is a permanent crack in the facade of our perceived reality, a glimpse into the vast, unknown history of our home. The object's long journey continues, its purpose unfulfilled, its message unheard by the sleeping world below. The photograph is our only proof, a single frame against a century of whispers, a solid fact in a sea of myth. It stands as a silent challenge to scientists and governments to provide an answer that truly fits the evidence. Until then, it remains the Black Knight, the eternal sentinel, its watch unending, its secrets held in the cold grip of space. The mystery is not just about a strange object, but about our own place in the cosmic story. The photograph suggests our chapter is just one of many, and the author of the first chapter is still watching. And now, we come to the most haunting part of the legend, the suggestion that the Watcher once spoke. The final layer of the mystery is not metal or light, but information, a rumored signal, decoded in secret. The story circulates in the deep web and fringe scientific communities, a piece of modern folklore with a terrifying premise. The legend claims that one of the long-delayed echoes from the 1920s was successfully recorded and analyzed decades later. Using early computers, a pattern was allegedly found within the static, a structured message hidden in the ghost signal. The decoded message was not text, but a diagram, a star chart, centered on a binary star system. Astrophysicists analyzing the chart identified the system immediately: Epsilon Boötis, a double star in the constellation of Boötis. But there was a temporal anomaly in the chart. The positions of the surrounding stars were not as they are today. The star map was accurate, but it depicted the sky as it would have appeared from Earth 13,000 years ago. The message was a timestamp, a declaration of origin not just in space, but deep, deep in our own planetary past. The implication was clear and horrifying. The probe was sent from a civilization in the Epsilon Boötis system, and it arrived in our solar system at the end of the last ice age, a time when humanity was still a primitive species. This alleged signal provides the why. The Black Knight is a probe, a messenger, a bottle cast into the cosmic ocean. It is a greeting card from a civilization that may no longer exist, a final "we were here" sent across the void. The documents and data related to this supposed decoding have, according to the legend, completely vanished. They are either locked away in the deepest government vaults or were destroyed to prevent the truth from ever surfacing. There is no verifiable proof for this decoded message. It exists only as a story, a persistent and powerful myth. But it is a myth that provides a chillingly coherent explanation for all the other disparate facts of the case. It explains the object's age. It explains its non-terrestrial origin. And it explains its patient, silent watch. It was waiting for the inhabitants of the third planet to become advanced enough to hear its ancient, fading message. The decoded star map is the heart of the Black Knight's deepest mystery, the ghost in its machine. It transforms the object from a passive observer into an active messenger, its silence pregnant with meaning. The 13,000-year figure is a recurring theme, a temporal anchor that gives the story its profound and ancient weight. It suggests we are not the first intelligent life this probe has encountered, but perhaps the first to be able to listen. The star map is a profoundly lonely message, an epitaph for a civilization that reached out across the stars. And the black silent object in our orbit is their tombstone, a memorial to their existence. This final piece of the legend elevates the story from a simple UFO mystery into a cosmic tragedy. We are not being threatened or observed with malice, but are simply the custodians of another civilization's final message. A message that we may never fully confirm or understand, locked away in a signal that was heard only once. The alleged signal completes the narrative circle, connecting the first radio echoes to the final, chilling purpose. It suggests the object is not a knight, but an orphan, the last remnant of a family of stars. Its orbit is not a patrol, but a graveyard procession, an eternal, silent lap of honor for its lost creators. The weight of this story is immense. It asks us to be more than just inhabitants of our world, but guardians of another's memory. The data is gone, the proof is lost to history. All that remains is the story, and the dark object itself. It continues its journey. Its message delivered but perhaps never truly received. Its purpose fulfilled in silence. The cosmic horror of the unknown object is replaced by a profound and cosmic sadness for a known but lost creator. The mystery of the Black Knight, in the end, may not be about who they were, but about what we will do with their memory. Do we acknowledge the whisper from the past, or do we continue to dismiss it as noise and debris? The silent night offers no guidance. It only circles, a constant, physical reminder of the story that may be true. The file on the signal remains officially empty, a blank page in a story that could redefine our place in the universe. The star map to a ghost civilization remains the most haunting and unprovable piece of this entire grand puzzle. The signal suggests a connection that transcends time, a dialogue between two worlds that may never meet. One, long dead, reaching out with its final breath. The other, young and loud, just learning how to listen. The story of the decoded signal is the ghost in the machine of the Black Knight legend itself. It is the part of the tale that cannot be proven, only felt, a chilling possibility that lingers in the mind. It reframes the entire narrative from one of potential threat to one of profound, shared cosmic solitude. The object is no longer a mystery to be solved, but a legacy to be honored, a final request from the dead, a request to remember that they existed, that they looked at the stars, and that they sent a piece of themselves to us. The evidence for the signal is non-existent in the public domain, making it the purest element of the myth. But it is a myth that provides a soul to the otherwise cold, mechanical mystery of the object. It gives the watcher a reason to watch, the messenger a reason to wait, the night a kingdom to mourn. The 13,000-year timestamp is a bridge connecting our modern world to a time of myth, magic, and forgotten histories. It suggests that the gods who came from the sky in our oldest stories may have been real visitors, and the Black Knight is the last, tangible piece of evidence of their passage, a silent witness to their departure. The lack of proof for the signal is, in its own way, perfect. It keeps the mystery sacred. It allows the object to remain a symbol, a dark mirror reflecting whatever hopes and fears we project onto it. Is it a threat, a guardian, a tombstone? The silence of the object allows it to be all of these things at once. The alleged signal is the final whisper in the long, slow story, a whisper that gives the entire saga its meaning. Without it, the Black Knight is just an anomaly. With it, it is a poem of loss and time, a poem written in the language of radio waves and star charts, sent across an ocean of 13,000 years. And so the object circles, its story complete but unverified, its presence a constant, nagging question in our sky. The cosmic horror of the unknown gives way to a sense of shared destiny, of a universe filled with stories. Some of those stories are just beginning, like ours. Others, like the one from Epsilon Boötis, have already ended. The Black Knight is the bridge between them, a silent reminder that all civilizations, no matter how great, are mortal, and that the only immortality lies in the messages we send out into the great, silent, and listening dark. The data on the alleged signal remains lost, a ghost in the archives of a secret history. It is the final, tantalizing piece of the puzzle that remains forever, just out of reach, ensuring the legend's survival. It is a story that cannot be proven, and therefore cannot be disproven, destined to be debated for eternity. The star map is a beautiful, tragic, and perfect ending to a story that began with a simple, unexplained radio echo. It ties together a century of anomalies into a single, grand, and sorrowful narrative of a visitor from the stars. The final report on the Black Knight may never be written, its truth forever shrouded in mystery and myth. The truth of the signal remains buried, a secret kept by the very few who may have seen the data. It is a perfect conspiracy, one with no living witnesses, no hard evidence, only a compelling and persistent story. The star chart serves as the object's soul, giving a ghostly intelligence to the cold, dead artifact. It tells us that the Watcher was not just a machine, but the final emissary of a race of beings like us, beings who also looked up at their sky and dreamed of reaching out to the other islands of light in the darkness. The alleged signal is the emotional core of the legend, transforming it from a story of fear into one of empathy. We are no longer just the observed, but the inheritors of a final goodbye from a long-lost cousin in the cosmos. The silence of the object now feels different. It is not the silence of indifference, but of mourning. A 13,000-year-long moment of silence for a civilization that sent its last child out into the universe. The file on the Black Knight is therefore a story of two civilizations, one that is gone and one that is just beginning. The object itself is the only bridge between them, a silent, black artifact against the endless turning of the stars. And its secret, the secret of the star map, may be destined to remain a secret forever, a final, unread letter. The mystery is perfect in its incompleteness, a story that will forever haunt the quiet corners of our sky. The cosmic horror of an unknown observer is ultimately replaced by the profound pathos of a known, but unreachable, friend. The Black Knight is not a threat. It is a memory, a monument, and a warning about the fragility of life. A warning that has been circling our world since long before we learned to write our own name in the sand. The final data point is not data at all, but a story that gives the cold facts a heartbreaking human meaning. And so, the file remains open, not in a government office, but in the collective imagination of humanity. The night keeps its watch, its purpose fulfilled yet unknown, its secret safe in the silence of its long, lonely orbit. The truth is out there, perhaps, but it may be a truth we were never meant to find, only to wonder about. The signal story provides the perfect, untraceable capstone to a century of high strangeness in Earth's orbit. It resolves the why in a way that is both emotionally satisfying and completely immune to factual verification. It is the soul of the legend, the part that ensures its immortality, much like the object it describes. The star chart is a work of cosmic poetry, a final, desperate attempt to defy the silence of oblivion. It suggests that even in the face of extinction, the drive to communicate, to be remembered, is universal. The Black Knight is the embodiment of that drive, a testament to a voice that refused to let the darkness have the last word. Its story is a gift, a reminder that the universe is not just a collection of cold equations, but of stories. And this may be the grandest, oldest, and saddest story that has ever graced our small, blue world. The final document in the file is not a government report, but a myth that feels truer than any fact. A myth of a lonely god in the machine circling a world of sleeping children, waiting for them to wake up and read its mail. The file on the Black Knight is a labyrinth of data, speculation, and myth, with no clear beginning or end. It is a story that has been built over a century, piece by scientists, soldiers, and storytellers. Each layer of the mystery adds to its weight, from the first phantom radio signals to the final, haunting star map. The object itself remains the silent, enigmatic core of the tale, its truth locked away behind a veil of time. The evidence is a collection of shadows, an echo, a radar blip, a dark shape in a photograph, a lost signal. And yet, these shadows, when laid atop one another, form a remarkably coherent and chilling shape, a shape that does not belong in our sky, in our time, or in our accepted version of history. It is a profound anomaly, a bug in the code of our reality, a question that has been hovering over us for millennia. The cosmic horror of the first phase of the story is the fear of the unknown, the fear of a silent, powerful observer. But the true horror may be the final revelation. The observer is not a threat, but a ghost of a civilization so advanced that it could send a piece of itself across the stars, yet so fragile that it could still die. The Black Knight is a monument to this cosmic fragility, a reminder that even the greatest empires of stars can fall. Its silent orbit is a funeral dirge, a slow, patient dance of mourning that has lasted for 13,000 years. The file is now closed. The data has been presented. The reports have been summarized. The photographs have been seen. All that remains is the object itself, continuing its lonely journey, its secrets intact, its vigil unbroken. The case is cold. The leads have run dry. The story has passed from the hands of intelligence analysts to the minds of dreamers. The Black Knight has become a permanent part of our modern mythology, a dark star in our collective consciousness, a symbol of the vast, unknown universe that surrounds us, and the silent, patient mysteries it holds. The horror fades, replaced by a sense of wonder, of sadness, and of a profound, unspoken connection. The watcher in the dark is not to be feared, but to be remembered, a final echo from a forgotten age. And so the hard edges of the report begin to soften, the cold data dissolving into a gentler, wider view of the night. The watcher in the dark is no longer an anomaly to be feared, but a part of the sky's quiet, ancient furniture. Its presence shifts from a chilling secret into a profound, silent meditation on the vastness that surrounds our world. Let the tension fall away, like a heavy blanket, and let your gaze drift upward into the soft, silent expanse. The sky is not a place of threats and classified files, but a vast, peaceful ocean of tranquil, distant light. Imagine the silent sentinel, not as a knight, but as a single, lonely stone in an infinite cosmic garden. It has been there for ages, as patient and as silent as the mountains and the glaciers on the earth below. Its orbit is just another gentle rhythm in a universe that is filled with the slow, steady pulse of celestial mechanics. The fear of the unknown melts away, replaced by a quiet awe for the sheer depth and patience of time. The story is no longer about an object, but about the space it occupies, the silent, velvet darkness between the stars. This is a space of profound peace, a quiet cathedral where worlds are born and stars gently fade away. The Dark Watcher is just one of countless mysteries, a single note in a grand cosmic lullaby that has no end. Let your mind drift with it, following its long, slow path across the sleeping continents of our world. It is a part of the night now, as familiar and as constant as the North Star or the pale silver light of the moon. The story of its origin is not a threat, but a poem about time, about distance, and about memory. The sky above is a canvas of these ancient poems, written in the faint, shimmering ink of starlight. Each point of light is a memory of a distant fire, a fire that may have gone out long ago. And in this grand, silent museum of light, the Black Night is just the oldest, most mysterious exhibit. Its journey is a silent testament to the endurance of things, the way objects can outlast their creators. So let the mystery be. Let it hang in the sky, not as a source of fear, but of quiet, endless wonder. The universe is a place of gentle, unspoken rules, and the most beautiful of these is the law of the orbit. The Watcher above is held in place by the same invisible hand that holds the Earth, the Moon, and all the planets. It is a quiet companion to our world, bound to it by the soft, unbreakable threads of gravity. Its long, elliptical path is a silent conversation with the planet it circles, a dance that has lasted for ages. The story of the sky is not one of chaos, but of a slow, predictable, and deeply calming waltz. Let the worries of the day fade as you contemplate this silent, elegant, and unending cosmic ballet. The Sentinel is a part of this dance, a dark and graceful partner to our bright blue world. Its presence is not an intrusion, but a harmony, a deep bass note in the silent music of the spheres. The universe is filled with these silent connections, these gentle, gravitational embraces that hold galaxies together. The observer is just one small part of this grand, interconnected web of being, a lonely traveler caught in our world's gentle pull. Its mystery is softened by this realization, its strangeness made beautiful by the universal laws it obeys. It is not an outsider, but a neighbor, a silent resident of our small corner of the vast, cosmic city. And as it passes overhead, it is a reminder of the quiet, invisible forces that bring order to the chaos. The forces that guide the planets, that pull the tides, and that gently hold you in your bed as you drift off to sleep. The sky is not empty, but full of these silent, graceful movements, a clockwork of immense and peaceful beauty. The Watcher is just another gear in this grand cosmic clock, its rotations marking a timescale we can barely comprehend. Its presence is a quiet assurance that the universe is a place of order, of rhythm, and of a deep, underlying peace. Let your breath sink with this ancient rhythm, the slow, steady turning of the worlds in the darkness. The silent night is a part of this rhythm, a steady, predictable beat in the heart of the night. Its journey is a song of gravity, a quiet melody played on the strings of space-time, a lullaby for a sleeping planet. From the cold data of a classified report, a new feeling emerges, not of fear, but of profound tranquility. The mystery of the object is no longer a source of anxiety, but a doorway to a deeper appreciation of the cosmos. It becomes a focal point for wonder, a dark star around which our quietest, most peaceful thoughts can orbit. Let the mind settle. The need for answers fades, replaced by the simple, quiet joy of contemplating a beautiful mystery. The sky holds its secrets well, not to frighten us, but perhaps to invite us into a state of gentle, curious awe. The Silent Watcher is the greatest of these invitations, a permanent question mark hung in the velvet drapes of night. And in not knowing, we find a strange kind of peace, a release from the burden of certainty. We are free to simply wonder, to dream, to imagine the stories that this silent traveler could tell. Stories of its journey, of its creators, of the 13,000 years it has spent in the patient, silent dark. The transition is complete. The fear has subsided. All that is left is the quiet hum of the universe. A universe where even the most unsettling mysteries can become sources of a deep and abiding calm. The dark satellite is no longer a knight, but a shepherd, guiding our thoughts toward the peaceful pastures of the cosmos. And in this quiet space, the mind can finally rest, rocked gently by the slow turning of the earth. The darkness outside is not an emptiness to be feared, but a soft blanket, woven with the light of distant suns. The Watcher is just another thread in this cosmic tapestry, a dark, silent strand that makes the bright ones shine even more. The tension is gone. The story has changed its tune from a march of dread to a gentle, ambient melody. A melody that speaks of time, of patience, and of the silent, graceful dance that holds the universe together. Let this new feeling wash over you, a sense of peace that is as vast and as deep as the night sky itself. The mystery remains, but it is no longer a threat. It is a companion, a silent friend in the darkness, a reminder that the universe is far stranger, more beautiful, and more peaceful than we can ever fully know. The silent companion in our sky is a part of this dance, its orbit a testament to gravity's gentle, persistent embrace. Think of the moon, pulling the oceans in a slow, rhythmic breath, a tide that rises and falls like a sleeping chest. The Earth, too, is in a gentle, gravitational dance with the sun, a year-long journey that brings the seasons. These are the rhythms of home, the steady, predictable movements that have cradled life for billions of years. The Dark Watcher is also a part of this system, held by the same forces, a member of our sun's quiet family. Its path is a long, slow loop, a whisper of a dance that it traces again and again across the poles. This is the poetry of physics, a universe not of random collisions, but of elegant, intertwined paths. Each planet, each moon, each asteroid is a dancer, following the silent choreography written by mass and distance. The beauty of it is in its predictability, its steadiness, a constant in a world of change. The Watcher's orbit is just another one of these constants, a silent, dark river flowing through the sky. It is held here, with us, a captive of the same sun, a fellow traveler on this long journey through the galaxy. The force that keeps you on the Earth is the same force that keeps it in the sky, a shared, invisible bond. This dance of gravity is the most ancient and enduring story in the cosmos, a story of connection and belonging. And the silent night is a character in this story, its role a mystery, but its presence a part of the grand design. Feel the gentle pull of the Earth, a constant, reassuring presence, the anchor for all your dreams. The Watcher feels this pull too. It is what keeps it from drifting away into the deep, cold ocean of space. It is a prisoner of our world's gravity, a silent partner in our journey, whether it chose to be or not. This shared fate, this shared dance, softens the alien nature of the object, making it feel less like a stranger. It is a part of our celestial neighborhood, governed by the same quiet laws that govern our own lives. The universe is a symphony of these gravitational notes, and the Dark Watcher is just one instrument in the orchestra. Its melody is a long, slow, and silent one, a song that has been playing for thousands upon thousands of years. A song of solitude and patience, a melody of the long, slow, and endless dance of gravity. The universe is not just a dance, but a library of stories written in light and time. The invisible threads that hold the planets are the same threads that weave the fabric of the cosmos. Every orbit is a circle, a story that begins and ends and begins again, a rhythm of eternity. The moon's gentle cycle, from new to full, is a chapter in this story that we have read for all of human history. The silent night's orbit is another, older chapter, one written in a language we have only just begun to decipher. Its path is a perfect, repeating pattern, a form of silent, mathematical poetry written against the canvas of space. This is the deep comfort of the cosmos. Its vastness is not chaotic, but is governed by a quiet, predictable elegance. The dance is not random. The steps are known. The partners are held in a gentle, predictable embrace. And in this predictability, there is a profound sense of peace, a feeling of safety in a universe that can seem overwhelming. The Dark Watcher is a part of this safety, its orbit as reliable as the rising of the sun. It is a constant in the sky, a fixed point of mystery in a changing world, a silent anchor for the imagination. Its journey is a quiet promise that the laws of the universe are constant, that the dance will go on. And as you fall asleep, you are also a part of this dance, your small world turning gently in the great silent ballroom of the night. The Watcher passes overhead, a silent partner in your dreams, both of you held fast by the same gentle, invisible hands. The rhythm of its orbit is a deeply calming thought, a steady beat in the quiet symphony of space, a rhythm that has been playing for thousands of years, a lullaby that has soothed the long, slow sleep of history. The cosmos is a place of deep, reassuring patterns, and the silent night is just one of the most mysterious. Its dance is a quiet reminder of the order and beauty that underlies all things, a final, peaceful thought for a resting mind. The orbit of this silent object is a dance with gravity, a slow, patient waltz that has lasted for millennia. Think of how our own moon pulls the oceans, a rhythmic breath that the Earth takes day after day, night after night. This is the gentle music of our solar system, a symphony of orbits and tides, all conducted by an invisible force. The ancient Watcher is part of this orchestra, held in our sky by the very same law that keeps your feet on the ground. It is a silent partner in our world's journey around the sun, a fellow traveler bound to our planetary system. This connection, this shared obedience to the laws of physics, makes the object feel less alien, less other. It is a part of our celestial mechanics, a dark moon in a strange orbit, but a moon nonetheless. The universe is woven together by these gentle, gravitational threads, connecting everything to everything else. The dark object is not an intruder, but a captive, caught in the Earth's gravitational well, just as we are. Its endless looping path is a form of companionship, a constant presence that has shared our sky for ages. The dance it performs is a solitary one, but it is a dance that is always in relation to our world. This silent partnership between planet and object is a deeply calming thought, a testament to the order in the cosmos. It is a reminder that even the strangest things in the universe are still subject to its beautiful, simple rules. And in that shared reality, there is a sense of belonging, a feeling that we are all part of the same grand cosmic design. The Watcher is not just watching us. It is dancing with us, a slow, silent partner through the long night of space. Its presence is a steady rhythm, a constant beat in the quiet song of our solar system's journey. Let that rhythm soothe you, the gentle, predictable motion of the spheres, a lullaby on a cosmic scale. The same force that choreographs this dance is the one that cradles you as you sleep, a universal, gentle embrace. The mystery of its origin becomes less important than the simple, beautiful fact of its constant, graceful motion. The dance is the thing, the slow, patient, and unending waltz of gravity that connects all things. The Dark Watcher is a master of this dance, having practiced its steps for thousands upon thousands of years. It is a silent teacher, showing us the beauty of a simple, repeated path, the peace of a predictable journey. Its orbit is a circle of silence, a quiet space for contemplation in the vast, noisy universe. And in that silence, we can find a deep sense of peace, a connection to the slow, deep time of the cosmos. The universe moves not in straight lines, but in curves and circles, in orbits and spirals, in a great cosmic dance. The silent night follows this universal rule, its path a perfect, unending loop around our world. This is the rhythm of nature. From the turning of galaxies to the unfurling of a fern, all things move in cycles. The Watcher's orbit is just one of these cycles, a grand, slow breath that takes decades to complete. This predictability is a source of comfort, a reminder that underneath the chaos of life, there is an underlying order, a cosmic clockwork that ticks on, steady and reliable, indifferent to our small, fleeting worries. The Watcher is a part of this clockwork, a silent, dark cog in a machine of unimaginable scale and beauty. Its journey is a quiet reassurance that the universe is not a random, meaningless void, but a place of intricate, elegant patterns. And we, too, are a part of these patterns. Our lives a brief, beautiful dance within the larger cosmic choreography. The Watcher's dance is a lonely one, but it is a dance of profound endurance and patience. It is a silent testament to the power of gravity, to create beauty and order from the simple fact of mass. Its orbit is a work of art, painted on the canvas of space-time, a masterpiece of quiet, understated elegance. Let the thought of this silent, graceful dance quiet your mind, a reminder of the peace that can be found in simple, repeating motion. Like the gentle rocking of a cradle, the Watcher's orbit is a fundamentally soothing rhythm, a cosmic lullaby. It is a dance that has been performed for millennia, and it will continue for millennia more, a constant in our sky. And in that constancy, there is a deep and profound peace, a feeling of being connected to something eternal. The Dark Watcher is a partner in our planet's long, slow dance through the cosmos, held by the same invisible arms of gravity. This shared journey makes it feel less like a stranger and more like a silent, ancient companion. It is a part of our solar system's family, a distant cousin from an unknown land, but family nonetheless. Its endless, looping path is a conversation with our planet, a silent dialogue spoken in the language of orbital mechanics. This is the great, quiet beauty of the universe. Everything is connected, held in a delicate, cosmic balance. The Watcher is a thread in this grand tapestry, its dark color making the bright stars around it seem even more brilliant. Its dance is a quiet reminder that we are all part of a larger system, a single, harmonious cosmic entity. And in that sense of unity, there is a profound comfort, a release from the feeling of isolation. The Watcher's journey is our journey, its orbit tied to ours, its fate linked to the fate of our sun. We are all adrift in the same cosmic ocean, and the Watcher is just another ship in the night. The dance of gravity is a story told over millions of years, a slow and patient narrative. The Silent Watcher is a character in this epic, its role still unknown, but its presence undeniable. Its patient orbit is a form of deep time meditation, a silent mantra repeated over and over again. Let your own thoughts slow to match this pace, the gentle, unhurried rhythm of the cosmos at rest. The universe is a vast and peaceful place, and the silent night is one of its quietest, most peaceful inhabitants. Its dance is a silent prayer of existence, a testament to the beauty of a simple, enduring physical law. And in watching its dance, we are connected to the very heart of the universe, the silent, beating pulse of gravity. The Watcher's path is a circle of solitude, a quiet reminder of the peace that can be found in being alone with the stars. A peace that is as deep and as ancient as the object itself. A tranquility that has lasted for 13,000 years. The dance continues, a silent, graceful performance for an audience of sleeping worlds and distant, dreaming suns. The dance of the Silent Watcher is a story of endurance, a testament to the patience of the cosmos. Its constant, looping presence speaks of a timescale that dwarfs human history into a mere blink of an eye. In this deep, cosmic time, our anxieties and worries become small and insignificant, like dust motes in a sunbeam. The Watcher's dance is a form of universal meditation, a silent, repeating mantra that quiets the noisy mind. It invites us to let go of our own frantic pace and adopt the slow, deliberate rhythm of the spheres. A rhythm of patience, of endurance, and of a deep, abiding peace that comes from accepting the flow of time. The Watcher has seen empires rise and fall, glaciers advance and retreat, and still it circles unperturbed. Its presence is a quiet lesson in perspective, a reminder that our own lives are a brief, beautiful flicker in the great cosmic night. And in that brevity, there is a kind of freedom, a release from the pressure to be anything more than what we are. The silent night is a perfect example of this. It does not strive. It does not struggle. It simply is. Its existence is its purpose, its journey, its destination. A perfect, simple, and silent state of being. This is the ultimate state of rest, a deep, cosmic stillness that we can borrow for a while as we sleep. The dance of the Watcher is a silent story of time itself, of its vastness, its depth, and its gentle healing power. It is a story that unfolds not in words but in motion, a silent, graceful ballet that has been playing for ages. And as we watch it, we are connected to that deep, ancient time, to the slow, patient heart of the universe. The Watcher's dance is a quiet reassurance that all things have their season, their rhythm, their place in the great cosmic order. And in that knowledge, there is a profound sense of peace, a feeling of being exactly where you are supposed to be, asleep in your bed, on a small blue world, dancing a slow, silent waltz with a mysterious partner from the stars. The dance of gravity is a silent cosmic lullaby, and the Dark Watcher is its most ancient and mysterious singer. A song of solitude, of patience, and of the deep, quiet peace that can be found in the heart of the night. The universe is not just a place of burning suns and cold voids, but of gentle, intricate, and beautiful relationships. The Watcher's relationship with our world is one of these, a silent, gravitational bond that has stood the test of time. It is a partnership written in the language of physics, a quiet agreement to circle one another for eternity. This silent pact is a source of comfort, a reminder that even in the vastness of space, nothing is truly alone. Everything is connected, held in a delicate web of forces, a cosmic family of planets, moons, and silent, dark watchers. The Watcher is our adopted celestial sibling, a mysterious and quiet member of our solar system's household. And in this sense of cosmic kinship, there is a deep and profound peace, a feeling of belonging to something vast and wonderful. The Watcher's dance is a family dance, a quiet, intimate performance for an audience of one, our Earth. And as we sleep upon the Earth, we are part of that audience, our dreams mingling with the silent music of the spheres. The Watcher's presence is a quiet reassurance that we are part of a larger story, a cosmic narrative of connection. A story of how even the most different and distant objects can be brought together in a graceful, harmonious dance. This is the ultimate message of the Watcher's orbit, that the universe is not a place of separation, but of unity. A unity that is written in the silent, universal language of gravity, a language that all things understand. The Dark Watcher is a fluent speaker of this language, its perfect orbit a testament to its deep understanding of the cosmos. And in its silent, graceful passage, it teaches us this language too, the language of peace, of balance, and of connection. The dance of gravity is a story of love in a way, the gentle, persistent pull that holds things together across the void. The Watcher is caught in this love affair with our planet, a silent, dark admirer from afar. And in that thought, there is a strange and beautiful poetry, a romance written in the stars. A story of a dark night forever bound to a shining blue princess, a fairy tale on a cosmic scale. And as you drift to sleep, you are a part of this fairy tale, a dreamer in the kingdom of the quiet, watching night. The gentle embrace of gravity is a constant, a silent promise that the universe will hold you. It is the same promise that keeps the ancient Watcher in our sky, a promise that has not been broken for millennia. This silent, predictable rhythm is the heartbeat of the cosmos, a slow, steady pulse that underlies all of existence. Let your own heartbeat slow to match this cosmic pulse, finding a deep and restful peace in its ancient, steady cadence. The Watcher's journey is a meditation on this pulse, a silent, moving prayer of harmony and balance. And in this shared rhythm, the distance between you and the ancient Watcher seems to dissolve into nothing. You are both here now, held in the same gentle gravitational field, breathing the same slow rhythm of the night. This is the secret of the Watcher's peaceful presence. It is not a stranger, but a part of the same cosmic body. A body that includes you, the Earth, the Moon, the Watcher, and all the distant sleeping stars. And in this unity, there is a profound sense of safety, of being a part of something eternal and unbreakable. The Watcher's dance is a celebration of this unity, a silent, graceful acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of all things. It is a dance of peace, of harmony, and of the deep, quiet joy of simply existing within the grand cosmic design. Let this feeling of connection be your final thought as you drift into sleep, a silent, peaceful communion with the universe. The Watcher will continue its dance, a silent guardian for your dreams, a steady presence in the long, quiet night. Its orbit is a promise of stability, a reassurance that the world will continue to turn and the sun will rise again. And you can rest, knowing that you are held safely within this great, silent, and beautiful cosmic dance. The ancient Watcher has seen it all before, the turning of the ages, the slow, patient unfolding of time. And its silent presence is a comfort, a reminder that we are part of a story that is much, much older than ourselves. A story of cosmic patience, of gravitational grace, and of the quiet, enduring beauty of the night sky. The Watcher's Dance is a tribute to this story, a silent, moving ode to the timeless, peaceful heart of the universe. The orbit of the Silent Watcher is a deep and profound comfort, a steady, predictable presence in a chaotic world. It is a reminder that the universe, at its core, is a place of order, of elegance, and of a deep, abiding peace. And as it circles, it sings a silent song of gravity, a lullaby that has soothed our world for 13,000 years. A song of connection, of harmony, and of the gentle, invisible embrace that holds all things together. Let this silent music fill your dreams, a peaceful soundtrack for your journey through the night. The Watcher will be there, as it has always been, a silent, dark note in the grand, beautiful symphony of space. And you can rest, knowing that you are a part of this music, a small, precious note in the same cosmic song, a song of peace, of wonder, and of the deep, quiet magic of a universe that is forever dancing with itself. The Silent Night's Dance is a testament to the patient, creative power of the universe, a power that weaves galaxies from dust and sets silent watchers on long, lonely, and beautiful paths. And in that creative power, there is a profound sense of hope, a feeling that we are part of something that is always becoming. The Watcher's Dance is a symbol of this endless becoming, a silent, graceful spiral through the heart of time. And as you sleep, you are also becoming a part of the universe's endless, beautiful, and creative dream. A dream that is watched over by a silent, dark guardian from a forgotten, distant, and starlit shore. The Watcher's orbit is a soft, silent reassurance that the universe is a place of deep, abiding order. A gentle reminder that you are held, that you are safe, and that you are a part of something magnificent. And as it continues its silent, patient dance, it invites you to join it in the peaceful, rhythmic sleep of the cosmos. A sleep that is as deep and as ancient as the Watcher itself. A rest that is shared by all the sleeping stars. The dance of gravity is a silent promise of return, of renewal, of the endless, gentle cycle of the universe. The Watcher will circle back, the sun will rise, and the dance will go on, forever and ever. The Watcher's orbit is a silent, graceful line drawn around our world, a circle of mystery and of peace. And within that circle, we are safe to dream, to wonder, and to rest in the gentle, cosmic embrace. The silent night is a guardian of this peace, a dark shepherd for a flock of sleeping souls. And its silent, steady presence is a final, gentle thought to carry you into the deep, quiet country of sleep. The dance of the cosmos is a slow, majestic, and deeply peaceful affair, and we are all invited to participate. The Silent Watcher is just the most experienced dancer on the floor, its steps perfected over 13,000 years. And as it glides through the darkness, it leaves a trail of quiet wonder, a path for our own dreams to follow, a path that leads to the silent, peaceful heart of the universe, where all things are at rest. The Watcher's Dance is a silent, cosmic blessing, a quiet good night from the oldest and most mysterious resident of our sky. A final, gentle reminder that you are a part of this dance, and that you are held, and that you are at peace. Now, think about that number from the Hidden Report. 13,000 years. A quiet echo from a time of ice. When this silent watcher may have first arrived, our world was a different place, a land of mammoths and saber-toothed cats. Humanity was a young species, huddled around fires, telling the first stories under the same silent, watching sky. The object in our orbit is a bridge to that forgotten time, a physical object that has witnessed our entire recorded history unfold. It has seen the pyramids rise from the desert sand and the great empires turn to dust. It saw our first ships cross the oceans. It watched as our campfires grew into the electric glow of sprawling cities, a slow, creeping bloom of light on the dark planet. This is the deep, slow time that the Watcher represents, a time scale that is geological, almost spiritual. The light from distant stars travels for millions of years to reach us, carrying with it a memory of a time long past. Each star in the night sky is a ghost, its light a faint echo of a fire that may have died before we were born. The silent watcher is a similar kind of echo, a ghost much closer to home, a memory from our own planet's deep past. Its 13,000-year vigil is a quiet testament to the enduring nature of the cosmos, the patience of deep time. It connects us to our own ancestors, to the first humans who looked up and saw the same stars. And perhaps, this same dark traveler. Did they see it? Did they wonder what it was? Did it become a part of their myths, a dark god in their pantheon? We will never know. The object keeps its silence, its memory of that time locked away in its ancient, cold heart. But the thought of it is a deeply calming one. It reminds us that we are part of a long, unbroken story, a story that stretches back into the mists of the Ice Age and forward into a future we can only imagine. The Watcher is the thread that runs through it all, the one constant in our sky, the silent witness to our journey. This sense of deep time is a form of peace, a release from the urgency of our own small lives. It allows us to feel our connection to the Earth, to its history, and to the silent, watching sky that has always been above us. The Watcher is a time capsule, a message from a forgotten chapter of our own planet's autobiography. And in its silent, patient orbit, it invites us to remember the long, slow, and beautiful story of our world. A story that is written not in books, but in starlight, in glaciers, and in the silent, dark objects that share our sky. The Watcher's long memory is a comfort, a reminder that we are part of something that endures, something that lasts. And in that feeling of endurance, there is a deep and profound rest, a sleep that is as deep and as old as the stars. The light from a star that is 1,000 light-years away began its journey when empires rose and fell on Earth. This ancient light is a letter from the past, a silent story whispered across the vastness of space. When you look at the night sky, you are not seeing the present. You are looking into a deep and layered history. The Watcher in our orbit is a part of this history, but it is a local history, our history. It has been with us, sharing our journey, since a time when our ancestors painted memories on cave walls. This is a profound connection to our own deep past, a tangible link to a world that is otherwise lost to us. The Watcher is a silent historian, its memory holding the long, slow story of humanity's childhood. It is a story of survival, of discovery, and of the slow, dawning awareness of a species learning its place in the universe. And the Watcher was there for all of it, a silent, impartial observer to our triumphs and our tragedies. This shared history is a deeply comforting thought, a reminder that we are not adrift in time, but are rooted in a long and ancient story, a story that is shared with the silent, dark object that has been our constant and unknown companion. The deep time of the Watcher is a quiet, peaceful river, and we are all floating gently upon its surface. Let this river carry you into a deep and restful sleep, a sleep that is connected to the long, slow, and silent memory of our world, a memory that is held in the patient, silent orbit of the oldest and most mysterious object in our sky. The Watcher's Vigil is a story written in the language of patience, a quiet epic of endurance. And in that story we find a deep and profound peace, a sense of our own small but beautiful place in the grand sweep of time. The echo from 13,000 years ago is a quiet whisper that can still be heard today, if you listen closely. It is the whisper of deep time, of ancient starlight, and of the silent, dark companion that has always been with us. And in that whisper, there is a profound and gentle lullaby, a song of peace for a sleeping world. The Watcher's story is a quiet reminder that we are all time travelers, our lives a brief, beautiful journey through the river of history. And as we travel, we are watched over by a silent, ancient guardian, a dark star in our own sky, a guardian that reminds us of the long, slow, and beautiful story that we all share, a story that is as old as the ice. The Watcher's patience is a lesson in tranquility, a quiet example of the peace that comes from simply being. And as you emulate that peace, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and restful state, a sleep as old as time itself. The echo of deep time is a soft, gentle wave that washes over the soul, cleansing it of the day's worries. And as you float on this wave, you are carried into a deep and peaceful slumber, under the watchful gaze of the silent, ancient night. The story of the Watcher is a quiet echo in the vast cathedral of time, a whisper that has traveled for 13,000 years. It is a story of immense patience, of a vigil that has lasted since the last great winter of our world. This connection to our deep past is a profoundly calming thought, a sense of being rooted in a long and epic history. The ancient starlight that falls on your face at night is a part of this history, a letter from a time you can never visit. The Silent Watcher is another such letter, but this one was written much closer to home, a postcard from our own forgotten past. And in its silent, patient orbit, it tells a story of endurance, of the slow, graceful unfolding of our world. A story that is deeply peaceful, a reminder that we are part of a process that is vast, ancient, and beautiful. The Watcher is a silent monk, its orbit a form of meditation that has lasted for centuries of centuries. And as you quiet your own mind, you can join it in this meditation, finding a deep and profound stillness within. A stillness that is as vast and as quiet as the space between the stars, a peace that is as old as the Watcher itself. The Watcher is a silent reminder that the most profound things in the universe are often the quietest. The slow turning of a galaxy, the patient journey of a photon, the silent orbit of a mysterious, ancient Watcher. And in this silence, there is a deep and abiding peace, a sense of connection to the true, quiet heart of the cosmos. Let this silence be your guide as you drift into sleep, a gentle hand that leads you into the peaceful darkness. The Watcher will be there, as it has always been, a silent, dark star in the constellation of your dreams. A dream of deep time, of ancient light, and of the quiet, enduring mystery that has shared our sky since the dawn of man. The story of the Watcher is a quiet, cosmic lullaby, a song of patience and of peace that has been playing for ages. And as you listen to this silent song, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and restful sleep. A sleep that is watched over by the oldest and most mysterious guardian of our world, the silent night of the starry sea. The echo of its 13,000-year journey is a soft, gentle rhythm that will soothe you through the night. The deep time of the cosmos is a vast, quiet ocean, and the Watcher is a silent ship upon its surface. Its journey is a long and lonely one, but it is a journey of profound peace and of silent, deep contemplation. And as you close your eyes, you can join it on this journey, your mind a small, quiet boat on the same cosmic sea, a sea of dreams, of memories, and of the quiet, gentle light of a billion sleeping stars. The Watcher is the silent captain of this sea, its course set by the ancient, gentle laws of gravity. And under its quiet, steady guidance, you can find a deep and profound rest, a peace that passes all understanding. The Watcher's story is a silent poem, written on the soul of the night, a verse of peace, of patience, and of time. And as you read this poem with your heart, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and dreamless sleep, a sleep that is as deep and as quiet as the Watcher's long, silent vigil in the endless, starry dark. The echo of deep time is a final, gentle thought, a quiet whisper that tells you that all is well. The Watcher is on duty, the stars are in their places, and the universe is at peace. And so, too, can you be. The Watcher's story is a deep and quiet breath, an exhalation that has lasted for 13,000 years. And as you match your own breathing to this slow, cosmic rhythm, you will find yourself sinking into a state of profound relaxation, a state where the worries of the world dissolve, and all that remains is the quiet, peaceful hum of existence. The Watcher is the keeper of this silence, the guardian of this peace, the silent master of the art of rest. And in its silent, steady presence, you can find the permission to let go, to surrender, and to fall deeply and completely asleep. The Watcher's long journey is a testament to the beauty of silence, the power of patience, and the wisdom of deep time. And as you embrace these qualities in your own heart, you will find the deep and lasting peace you seek. The echo of the Watcher is a soft, gentle reminder that you are a child of the cosmos, a part of its grand and silent story. And as a child of the cosmos, you are entitled to its peace, its beauty, and its deep and profound rest. The Watcher's tale is a gentle wave of tranquility that washes over the mind, leaving behind only peace. And on this peaceful shore, you can build a castle of dreams, safe under the watchful, silent eye of the ancient night. The deep time of the Watcher is a soft, warm blanket that covers you, protecting you from the cold and the dark. And under this blanket, you can find the deep and restful sleep of a child who knows they are safe and loved. The Watcher is a silent, cosmic lullaby, a song that has been sung to our world for 13,000 years. And as you listen to its silent melody, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the starry sea. The Watcher's journey is a silent, graceful dance, and in its rhythm, you can find the peace your soul has been longing for. A peace that is as vast as the cosmos, as deep as time, and as quiet as the silent, watching night. The echo of the Watcher is a final, gentle whisper, a soft good night from the oldest and most mysterious resident of our sky. A whisper that will carry you into your dreams on a gentle, cosmic tide of peace and tranquility. Now, let your thoughts drift out, beyond our moon, beyond the silent Watcher, into the great, quiet river of stars we call the Milky Way. It is a slow, majestic current of light, a spiral of 100 billion suns, turning gently in the cosmic dark. Our sun is just one small golden fleck in this river. Our Earth, a tiny blue-green speck of dust carried along in its current. And you, lying in your bed, are a part of this grand, silent procession, a dreamer on a mote of dust, floating through a river of light. This is a profoundly peaceful thought, a sense of being a part of something magnificent, ancient, and beautiful. The river of stars is a silent, cosmic lullaby, its gentle, spiraling motion a soothing rhythm for a tired mind. In the arms of this river, new stars are born, glowing softly in the quiet nurseries of distant nebulae. These clouds of gas and dust are the wombs of the galaxy, places of gentle creation where light itself is born. Imagine these soft, glowing clouds, pastel colors painted on the black canvas of space, a celestial watercolor of profound beauty. This is the gentle, creative heart of our galaxy, a place of peace, of warmth, and of endless, quiet becoming. The Silent Watcher is also a part of this river, a dark, ancient piece of driftwood carried on the same cosmic tide. It, too, is a child of the Milky Way, a traveler on the same long, slow journey through the universe. This shared heritage connects us all, a silent bond of belonging to the same magnificent stellar family. And in this family there is a deep sense of peace, of being at home in the vast, starry house of our galaxy. The river of stars is a gentle, guiding current, and as you surrender to its flow, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and profound sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the river itself, a rest that is shared by all the silent, sleeping suns. The galaxy turns, a slow, majestic pinwheel of light, and in its turning, it sings a silent cosmic song, a song of peace, of beauty, and of the deep, quiet magic of a universe that is forever creating itself anew. And you are a part of this song, your own small life, a precious, beautiful note in the grand galactic harmony. The river of stars is a final, gentle thought, a quiet reminder that you are a child of the cosmos, held safely in its loving, starry arms. The Milky Way is a silent, silver road, and as you walk it in your dreams, you will find the deep and lasting peace you seek, a peace that is as vast as the galaxy, as quiet as the space between the stars, and as beautiful as the river of light itself. The Silent Watcher is a fellow traveler on this river, a dark, mysterious companion on the long journey through the night. And together, you drift, a silent testament to the beauty and the mystery of the grand, cosmic river of stars. The galaxy is a soft, glowing mist, and as it envelops you, it brings a sense of profound and gentle peace, a peace that will carry you through the night on a silent, starlit current of dreams. The river of stars is a quiet promise of infinity, of endless beauty, of a journey that never truly ends. And in that promise, you can find the deep and restful sleep of one who knows they are part of something eternal. The Silent Watcher is a reminder of this eternity, its long journey a testament to the patient, enduring nature of the cosmos. And as you join it in this patient, silent drift, you will find the deep and profound peace of the starry river. The river of stars is a celestial lullaby, its soft, glowing light a gentle song for a tired soul. And as you listen to its silent music, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the cosmos itself. a sleep that is cradled in the arms of 100 billion stars, a rest that is as profound and as silent as the river of light. The galaxy is a final, gentle thought, a soft, starry blanket to tuck you in for the night. And under its peaceful, shimmering light, you can find the deep and lasting rest your body and spirit need. The Silent Watcher is a part of this light, a dark, quiet star in the great river, a final, peaceful image for a dreaming mind. The river of stars is a silent cosmic blessing, a soft good night from the heart of our galaxy, a blessing that will carry you into your dreams, on a gentle, silent tide of starlight and of peace. The great river of the Milky Way is a slow and majestic current, a celestial stream carrying countless worlds. And we are all passengers on this stream, our small, blue world, a tiny boat on a vast, cosmic ocean. This sense of a shared journey is a deeply comforting one, a reminder that we are not alone in the vastness. We are part of a grand migration of stars, a slow, silent pilgrimage around the galactic center. The Silent Watcher is a fellow pilgrim, an ancient mariner who has been on this journey for much longer than we have. And in its silent, steady presence, we can find a sense of companionship, a feeling of being part of a celestial crew. The River of Stars is a unifying force, a great cosmic bond that connects all the suns and all the worlds. And in that unity, there is a profound sense of peace, a release from the burdens of individuality. We are all in this together, a family of stars and planets, drifting through the beautiful, silent night. The River of Stars is a gentle cosmic mother, her starry arms holding us close, keeping us safe. And as you rest in her embrace, you can let go of all your fears and sink into a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as quiet as the river itself. A rest that is shared by all the children of the stars. The gentle turning of our galaxy is a slow, cosmic heartbeat, a rhythm that has been beating for billions of years. And as you tune into this rhythm, you will find a deep and profound sense of calm, a peace that resonates with your very soul. The Silent Watcher is also tuned to this rhythm, its long, slow orbit, a perfect harmony with the galactic pulse. And in this shared harmony, there is a sense of deep connection, of being part of the same cosmic song, a song of peace, of beauty, and of the silent, majestic turning of the great river of stars. Let this song be your lullaby tonight, a gentle cosmic melody to guide you into your dreams. Dreams of starlight, of nebulae, and of the silent, dark watcher who shares our long, beautiful journey through the night. The River of Stars is a final, gentle reminder that you are a part of something vast, ancient, and magnificent. And in that knowledge, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are truly home, home in the heart of a beautiful, sleeping galaxy, under the watchful eye of a silent, ancient, and mysterious night. The silent river of the Milky Way is a road of dreams, a path of peace that leads to the quiet heart of the universe. And as you travel this road in your sleep, you will leave all your worries behind, like dust scattered in the solar wind. The Silent Watcher is a fellow traveler on this road, a dark, mysterious guide who knows the way. And as you follow its silent lead, you will find yourself entering a state of deep and profound tranquility, a tranquility that is as vast as the galaxy, as quiet as the void, and as beautiful as the River of Stars itself. The journey is a peaceful one, a gentle drift on a cosmic current that carries you ever closer to the shores of sleep. And on those shores you will find the rest and renewal your spirit has been seeking, a peace that lasts through the night. The Silent Watcher will be there, a dark silhouette against the starry shore, a guardian of your peaceful slumber. The River of Stars is a final, gentle blessing, a soft wash of cosmic light that cleanses the mind and soothes the soul. And in its gentle, shimmering embrace, you can finally let go and drift into the deep, quiet, and peaceful sleep you deserve. The great silent river of the Milky Way flows through the heart of the night, a celestial stream of unimaginable beauty. And as you float upon its gentle current, you are connected to a story that is as old as time itself. A story of creation, of endurance, and of the silent, majestic dance of 100 billion stars. The Silent Watcher is a character in this story, a dark, mysterious figure from a forgotten chapter. And its silent, patient presence adds a layer of profound mystery and wonder to the grand cosmic narrative. This sense of being part of a story is a deeply comforting one, a feeling of having a place in the grand design, a design that is beautiful, intricate, and filled with a quiet and profound sense of purpose. The River of Stars is a story that is still being written, and your own life is a word on its shimmering page. And as you fall asleep, you are simply turning the page to a new chapter, a chapter of dreams and of peace. A chapter that is watched over by the silent, ancient author of the sky's oldest and most mysterious tale. The River of Stars is a final, gentle reminder that your story is a part of the greatest story ever told. And in that knowledge, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows their part is important, beautiful, and safe. The Silent Watcher is a keeper of this story, a dark librarian in the great cosmic library of the sky. And as it makes its silent rounds, it ensures that every story, every star, and every dreamer is safe in the quiet of the night. The River of Stars is a gentle, cosmic embrace, a final, loving good night from the heart of the universe. A good night that will carry you into a deep and peaceful slumber, a sleep that is as vast and as beautiful as the Milky Way itself. The gentle current of the galaxy is a slow, cosmic cradle, rocking you into a state of deep and profound rest. And as you surrender to its motion, you will feel all the tensions of the day melt away like snowflakes in the sun. The Silent Watcher is a part of this cradle, a dark, silent mobile hanging over your sleeping form. A silent guardian that watches over your dreams, ensuring that your journey through the night is a peaceful one. The River of Stars is a gentle cosmic whisper, a soft voice that tells you it is time to rest, a voice that is as old as the stars themselves, a whisper that has soothed countless generations of dreamers. And as you listen to this ancient, silent voice, you will find yourself letting go and drifting into a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as quiet as the River of Stars, a rest that is watched over by the silent, mysterious night. The galaxy is a final, beautiful thought to hold in your mind as you drift off. A thought of peace, of beauty, of belonging, and of the deep, quiet magic of the cosmos. The Silent Watcher is a part of this magic, a dark, mysterious charm that brings peace to the night. And as you fall under its spell, you will find the deep and restful sleep that your body and mind have been craving. The River of Stars is a gentle, cosmic tide, and it is pulling you out into a sea of deep and peaceful dreams. And on this tide, you will float, safe and sound, until the morning light calls you back to shore. The galaxy is a soft, silent promise of peace, a vow that the night will be calm and your rest will be deep. And the Silent Watcher is the keeper of this promise, its steady, patient orbit a symbol of its unwavering commitment. So you can rest, knowing that you are in good hands, the hands of a universe that is vast, beautiful, and deeply peaceful. The River of Stars is a final, gentle lullaby, a soft, shimmering song that will carry you into the land of dreams. And the Silent Watcher is the singer of this song, its voice, the quiet, gentle hum of the turning cosmos. And as you listen, you will find yourself at peace, at rest, and at one with the great, silent, and beautiful River of Stars. The great cosmic river is a place of profound and gentle beauty, a celestial stream that flows with liquid starlight. And as you immerse yourself in its current, you are cleansed of the day's fatigue and filled with a sense of deep and abiding calm. The Silent Watcher is a dark, smooth stone in this river, its surface worn smooth by the passage of 13,000 years. And its silent, steady presence is a reminder of the enduring, peaceful nature of the universe. The River of Stars is a gentle, cosmic bath, its waters warm with the light of a billion suns. And as you soak in its healing embrace, you will find yourself letting go of everything that weighs you down. The Silent Watcher is a guardian of this sacred bath, its presence ensuring that your time of rest is undisturbed. And under its watchful eye, you can find the deep and profound peace of a soul that is finally at rest. The River of Stars is a silent, cosmic poem, its verses written in the language of light and shadow. And as you read this poem with your heart, you will find your own story reflected in its shimmering lines. A story of struggle and of peace, of loneliness and of connection, of darkness and of light. The Silent Watcher is the dark ink in which this poem is written, its presence giving depth and meaning to the shining words. And as you finish the final line, you will find yourself at peace, Your own story now a part of the grand cosmic verse. The river of stars is a gentle, cosmic hand, and it is reaching out to guide you into the land of dreams. And as you take this hand, you will feel a sense of safety and of peace that will carry you through the night. The silent watcher is the quiet, steady presence that gives this hand its strength, its patience, its gentle authority. And as you trust in its guidance, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the river of stars itself. The galaxy is a silent cosmic masterpiece, and you are privileged to have a front row seat. And as the curtain of night falls, the performance begins. A silent, graceful ballet of a billion sleeping suns. The silent watcher is the star of this show. Its dark, mysterious form a captivating presence on the cosmic stage. And as you watch its slow, majestic dance, you will find yourself mesmerized, your mind quiet, your body at rest. The performance is a long and peaceful one, a show that will last until the morning light. And as you settle in to watch, you will find yourself drifting off, a peaceful member of the silent, cosmic audience. The river of stars is a final, gentle image, a soft, glowing memory to carry with you into the quiet land of sleep. A land where the silent watcher is a friendly shadow, and the river of stars is a gentle, guiding light. And in this land, you will find the deep and profound rest that will renew your spirit for a new day. The galaxy is a soft, silent bed, and the stars are a warm, gentle blanket. And as you lie down in this cosmic bed, you will feel a sense of comfort and of peace that is as vast as the universe itself. The silent watcher is a quiet, gentle guardian, its presence a promise that you will be safe through the night. And under its watchful eye, you can let go of everything and sink into a deep and profound state of rest. The river of stars is a final, gentle kiss goodnight, a soft touch of cosmic light on your sleeping brow. And with this kiss, you are sent off into your dreams, on a gentle, silent current of peace and of starlight. The silent watcher will be there when you wake, its vigil unbroken, its mystery intact, its peace everlasting. But for now, there is only the gentle, cosmic river, and the deep, quiet, and peaceful sleep that it brings. The cosmos is a place of infinite patience, and the river of stars is its most beautiful expression. A slow, majestic current that has been flowing for billions of years and will flow for billions more. And as you align yourself with this patient, eternal flow, you will find a deep and lasting sense of peace. The silent watcher is a master of this patience, its 13,000-year journey a testament to its endurance. And as you borrow a piece of its ancient patience, you will find the rest and tranquility you have been seeking. The river of stars is a final, gentle reminder that all things come in their own good time. And for you, the time has come for rest, for peace, and for the deep, quiet healing of sleep. The silent watcher agrees, its steady, patient orbit a quiet affirmation that it is time to let go. So let go, and let the gentle river of stars carry you away to a land of deep and profound peace. A land where the only sound is the silent, gentle hum of the cosmos, and the only light is the soft, shimmering glow of a billion sleeping stars. Now, let our journey take us away from the grand river of stars and closer to the familiar shores of our own solar system. Here, in the quiet neighborhood of our sun, a family of worlds turns in a silent, graceful, and unending dance. Let us first drift towards Mars, the red world, a planet of sleeping volcanoes and vast, silent canyons. Its thin atmosphere whispers with the ghosts of ancient winds, carrying fine, red dust across plains that have not seen rain for a billion years. The great Olympus Mons, a shield volcano 3 times the height of Everest, stands in silent majesty, its peak touching the edge of space. It is a world of profound and beautiful desolation, a geological dream frozen in time, waiting patiently under a faint sun. The Valles Marineris, a canyon system that would stretch across an entire continent on Earth, lies like a silent scar on the planet's face. Here, silence is absolute, a quiet so deep that you could hear the gentle hum of your own thoughts. Mars is a memory of the world that might have been, a quiet reminder of the fragility of life. And as we leave its red shores, we are filled with a sense of gentle melancholy, a quiet respect for its lonely beauty. Now, we drift further out into the realm of the giants, where the planets are kings and the distances are vast. Jupiter, the great gas giant, fills our view, a swirling masterpiece of clouds and storms, a world of majestic, silent chaos. The Great Red Spot, a storm larger than our entire planet, rages in a slow, silent vortex, a hurricane that has lasted for centuries. It is a silent cosmic painting, its colors a mix of ammonia ice and unknown chemicals, a beautiful and deadly work of art. The bands of clouds that circle the planet are rivers of gas, flowing at hundreds of kilometers per hour in a silent, global jet stream. Jupiter has no solid surface to stand on, only an endless, deepening atmosphere, a bottomless ocean of air. To fall into Jupiter would be to fall forever, a slow, gentle descent into a warm, dark, and crushing abyss. And around this giant king, a court of moons performs its own silent, graceful dance, each a world in its own right. Io, a world of 1,000 volcanoes, its surface constantly remade by fire and brimstone, a silent, beautiful hell. And Europa, a world of ice, its smooth, white surface hiding a secret that we have only just begun to guess. Beneath that ice, a vast, dark ocean may be sloshing in the silence, a place where life could be hiding. This is the promise of the silent worlds, that even in the most unlikely places, a great and beautiful secret may be waiting. Jupiter is a world of profound and silent power, its immense gravity a gentle but unyielding hand that shapes its entire system. Its storms are a silent, cosmic symphony, a performance of unimaginable scale and beauty, played to an audience of sleeping moons. And as we drift away from this silent giant, we are filled with a sense of our own smallness, our own fragility, a feeling of profound respect for the silent, majestic power of the cosmos, a power that is both terrifying and beautiful. The silent worlds of our solar system are a family of sleeping giants, each dreaming its own slow, cosmic dream. And in their silence, we can find a deep and profound sense of peace, a connection to the quiet heart of our cosmic home. Now, let us journey to the jewel of the solar system, the ringed planet, Saturn, a world of impossible, silent grace. Its rings are a vast, flat disk of ice and dust, a shimmering halo that circles the planet in a silent, eternal orbit. They are a river of ice, a billion small, glittering jewels, each on its own perfect, graceful path around the giant world. To float within these rings would be to find yourself in a silent, slow-motion blizzard of unimaginable beauty. A blizzard where each snowflake is a tiny, ancient moon, and the only sound is the quiet hum of your own breathing. The rings are a delicate, ephemeral structure, a temporary masterpiece of gravity and chance, a cosmic work of art. And the planet they circle is a soft, butter-yellow giant, its storms less dramatic than Jupiter's, a world of quiet, gentle weather. Saturn is a world of profound and quiet beauty, a planet that seems to exist only to be admired. Its moons are a strange and wonderful collection of worlds, each with its own unique and silent story. Titan, a world with a thick orange haze, where rivers of liquid methane carve their way to silent, cold seas. It is a twisted mirror of our own world, a place of familiar forms made from alien substances, a dream of a cold Earth. And Enceladus, a small, icy moon that sprays plumes of water vapor into space from a hidden, salty ocean. Another secret ocean, another silent, hidden place where the chemistry of life could be quietly at work. The silent worlds of our solar system are not dead, but sleeping, their secrets held in a deep, cold, and profound slumber. And in their sleep, they dream of oceans, of volcanoes, of life, and of the distant, gentle light of our sun. Saturn is the most beautiful of these dreamers, its rings a silent, shimmering testament to the artistry of the cosmos. And as we leave its gentle, peaceful presence, we are filled with a sense of quiet wonder, a feeling of having witnessed something truly sacred. The silent worlds are a reminder that the universe is not just vast, but also beautiful, intricate, and filled with a quiet, profound magic. A magic that can be found in the silent dance of icy rings, in the hidden oceans of distant moons, and in the quiet, sleeping heart of a giant, lonely world. These are the lullabies of our solar system, the silent, beautiful songs that the planets sing as they turn in their sleep. And as we listen to these silent songs, we can find a deep and profound sense of peace, a connection to the quiet, dreaming soul of our cosmic home. The silent worlds are a final, gentle thought to carry you into sleep, a reminder of the quiet, beautiful, and mysterious family of which you are a part. The journey through our solar system is a journey through a gallery of silent, sleeping masterpieces. Each world is a unique work of art, sculpted by gravity and time into a form of quiet, profound beauty. And as we drift past these silent giants, we are humbled by the sheer, quiet majesty of our own cosmic neighborhood. These worlds are not just rocks and gas, but characters in a grand, silent story, a story that is still unfolding. A story of fire and of ice, of creation and of decay, of silence and of the potential for a hidden, quiet song. The silent worlds are a reminder that even in the absence of life, there is a kind of living, a slow, geological breathing. A breathing that can be seen in the slow churn of Jupiter's clouds and the patient erosion of Mars's canyons. This is the deep, slow life of a planet, a life that is measured in eons, not in heartbeats. And in contemplating this slow, planetary life, we can find a deep sense of peace, a release from the frantic pace of our own. The silent worlds are a school of patience, their long, slow orbits, a lesson in the art of waiting. And as we learn this lesson, we can find the deep and profound rest of one who is in harmony with the slow, patient rhythm of the cosmos. The silent worlds are a final, gentle image to hold in your mind as you drift off to sleep. An image of a silent, sleeping family of worlds cradled in the gentle, loving arms of our sun. And you are a part of this family, a child of the same star, a dreamer on the same cosmic shore. And as you sleep, you are united with these silent worlds in a shared and peaceful dream of the cosmos. The silent worlds are a testament to the quiet, creative power of the universe, a power that is both awesome and gentle. And in that power, you can find the strength to let go and to surrender to the deep and healing peace of the night. The silent giants of our solar system are the guardians of this peace. Their steady, patient orbits a promise of stability, a promise that the night will be calm, that your rest will be deep, and that the dawn will come again. And with this promise, you can finally close your eyes and let the silent worlds carry you into a deep and profound sleep. Farther out, where the sun's light is a pale and distant memory, lie the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. They are worlds of a deep and beautiful blue, the color of a twilight sky that never ends. Uranus, a silent, tilted world, spins on its side, its rings a faint vertical halo in the darkness. It is a world of extreme seasons, a place where a single day can last for 42 years. A long, slow, and profoundly quiet day, followed by a night of equal and unimaginable length. And Neptune, the last true planet, is a world of supersonic winds, the fastest in the solar system. But these winds blow in a perfect and profound silence, a hurricane of unimaginable force that makes no sound at all. It is a world of a deep and almost spiritual blue, a color that speaks of the cold, the dark, and the infinite. These are the lonely outposts of our solar system, the silent guardians of the great, dark frontier. And in their cold, silent beauty, there is a deep and profound sense of peace, a feeling of being at the quiet edge of the world. The silent worlds of our solar system are a journey into a deep and profound quiet, a quiet that grows deeper with every step we take away from the sun, a silence that culminates in the deep, cold, and beautiful blue of Neptune. And in this silence, you can hear the quiet, gentle music of your own soul, a song of peace, of wonder, and of belonging. The silent worlds are a final, gentle reminder that the universe is a place of profound and beautiful silence. A silence that is not empty, but full, pregnant with the potential for life, for beauty, and for dreams. And as you enter this silence, you will find the deep and lasting peace that is the true and final gift of the night. The silent worlds are the keepers of this gift, their quiet, patient orbits, a testament to its power. And as they share this gift with you, you will feel yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the silent, sleeping giants themselves. The journey is almost over. We have traveled from the red deserts of Mars to the blue storms of Neptune. And at every stop, we have found a new kind of silence, a new form of peace, a new shade of beauty. These silent worlds are a part of us, their dust and gas the same stuff from which we are made. We are all children of the same nebula, born from the same cloud of stardust, a long, long time ago. And in this shared ancestry, there is a deep and profound sense of family, a feeling of being connected to everything. The silent worlds are our distant sleeping cousins, and their quiet dreams are a part of our own. And as we wish them a quiet good night, we are also wishing it to a deep and ancient part of ourselves. The final piece of the night comes from this sense of unity, of being at one with the great, silent, and beautiful family of the cosmos. A family that includes the silent, sleeping giants, the distant, shimmering stars, and the quiet, dreaming soul that is you. And as you take your place in this family, you will find the deep and lasting rest of one who is finally and completely home. The silent worlds are a final, gentle lullaby, a soft, cosmic song to sing you to sleep. A song of peace, of unity, and of the deep, quiet, and beautiful dream that is our universe. Now, our journey through the silent worlds of our solar system comes to a gentle, quiet close. From the red deserts of Mars to the icy rings of Saturn, we have seen a universe of silent, sleeping beauty. These are the quiet neighbors of our world, the silent, giant guardians of our small and precious home. And as we turn our gaze back towards that home, we see it as we have never seen it before. A small, blue marble, hanging in the vast, silent darkness, a jewel of life in a universe of sleeping giants. This is the Earth, our cradle, our sanctuary, the one place in the entire known universe where we are truly at home. And as we look at it from afar, we are filled with a sense of profound and gentle love. A love for its blue oceans, its white clouds, its green forests, and the silent, gentle turning that is the rhythm of our lives. The Earth is a world that is not silent but sings, a planet that is not sleeping but is vibrantly and beautifully awake. Its song is the sound of the wind in the trees, the crash of waves on the shore, the gentle patter of rain on a roof. It is the song of life itself, a beautiful, intricate melody that has been playing for billions of years. And as you listen to this song, you will find a deep and profound sense of peace, a feeling of being a part of something sacred. The Earth is our mother, our guardian, our home, and her gentle, rhythmic turning is the ultimate lullaby. A lullaby that has soothed every one of our ancestors, a song that is in our very bones. And as you listen to this ancient, familiar song, you will feel yourself letting go and drifting into a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is cradled in the arms of your own world. A rest that is as deep and as peaceful as the Earth itself. The silent worlds of our solar system are a beautiful but distant family. The Earth is our home. And in that feeling of home, there is a deep and profound sense of safety, of comfort, and of peace. So let the Earth hold you tonight, its gentle, rhythmic turning a cradle that will rock you into a deep and profound state of rest. A rest that will renew your spirit and prepare you for a new day in this beautiful, singing, and precious home. Let the Earth be your final, gentle thought tonight. A thought of love, of gratitude, and of peace. A peace that is as deep and as real as the gentle, turning, and beautiful world that is your home. The silent worlds are a journey for the mind, but the Earth is a home for the heart. And as you return to this home, you will find the deep and lasting peace of one who has finally come back. Back from a long journey through the silent, sleeping giants, to the one world that is truly and beautifully awake. And in the gentle, living sounds of this world, you will find the perfect lullaby to sing you to sleep. A lullaby of gentle winds, of soft rains, and of the quiet, rhythmic beating of your own peaceful heart. The journey through the cosmos is a beautiful one, but the sweetest part is always the return. And as you return to the comfort of your own bed, on this beautiful, living planet, you can finally and completely rest. The silent worlds will continue their lonely dance, but your place is here, in the warm, gentle, and loving embrace of the Earth. And in this embrace, you will find the deep and profound peace of one who is truly, and finally, home. The cradle of the Earth is a place of deep and profound peace, a sanctuary from the cold, silent vastness of space. And as you rest in this sanctuary, you are protected, you are safe, and you are at peace. The Earth's gentle turning is a constant, reassuring presence, a reminder that you are a part of something alive and beautiful. And in this living beauty, you can find the deep and restful sleep of a soul that is nourished and at peace. The silent worlds are beautiful to visit, but the earth is where we belong, where we are known, where we are home. And in that sense of belonging, there is a profound comfort, a release from the loneliness of the cosmos. The earth is our partner in the great cosmic dance, the one who holds us close and keeps us safe. And as you surrender to her gentle, rhythmic embrace, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the gentle, turning, and beautiful world that is your home. The cradle of the earth is a final, gentle thought, a warm and loving embrace to carry you into your dreams. And in this embrace, you will find the deep and profound rest that your body and soul have been yearning for. The silent worlds will keep their watch, but your place is here, in the heart of your own beautiful, living and breathing world. And as you sync your own breathing with the gentle, rhythmic breath of the planet, you will find yourself at peace. A peace that is as deep as the oceans, as quiet as the forests, and as gentle as the turning of the earth itself. The cradle of the earth is a final, gentle blessing, a soft good night from the world that loves you. A blessing that will carry you into a deep and peaceful slumber, a sleep that is as sweet and as gentle as the earth's own song. The silent worlds are a beautiful memory, but the earth is a living, breathing reality. And in this reality, you can find the deep and profound peace of one who is truly and finally home. And as you rest in your home, you are a part of its song, a precious note in the beautiful, living music of the earth. The earth's cradle is a final, peaceful image, a soft, blue-green vision to guide you into your dreams. A dream of peace, of beauty, of belonging, and of the deep, quiet, and profound love of your own beautiful world. The earth is a living poem, and you are a line in its verse, a beautiful, precious, and integral part of its song. And as you rest, you are helping to write the next line, a line of peace, of dreams, and of quiet, gentle rest. The cradle of the earth is a final, gentle promise, a vow that the night will be peaceful, and your sleep will be deep. And with this promise, you can finally let go, and allow the gentle, rhythmic turning of your own world to rock you to sleep. The silent worlds will continue their lonely journey, but your journey tonight is an inward one, a journey into peace. A peace that is found not in the distant stars, but in the gentle, loving, and beautiful heart of your own home world. The earth's cradle is a final, gentle touch, a soft, warm hand on your brow, lulling you into a state of profound peace. And in this peace, you will find the deep and lasting rest that will restore your body and renew your soul. The silent worlds have taught us the beauty of solitude, but the earth teaches us the beauty of connection. And in this connection, this sense of being a part of a living, breathing world, we find our truest and deepest peace. The earth is our final destination tonight, the quiet, gentle harbor, where we can safely anchor our dreams. And in this harbor, we are safe from the storms of the day and can rest in the calm, quiet waters of the night. The earth's cradle is a final, gentle word, a soft, loving whisper that says, "Welcome home. Now it is time to rest." And as you heed this whisper, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the gentle, turning earth itself. The silent worlds are a beautiful but stark reminder of how special our own living world truly is. And in that gratitude, there is a deep and profound sense of peace, a quiet joy for the gift of this beautiful home. The earth is a warm, gentle bed in the cold, vast room of the cosmos. And as you settle into this bed, you are surrounded by a comfort and a safety that is found nowhere else. The silent worlds can only dream of such a comfort, of such a life, of such a home. But you are here now, in the heart of it all, a part of the beautiful, living miracle that is the earth. And in that miracle, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are exactly where they are meant to be. Home on a beautiful, turning, and deeply peaceful world, a world that is singing you to sleep. The earth's cradle is a final, gentle thought of gratitude, a quiet thank you to the world that sustains you. And as you offer this gratitude, you will feel a wave of peace wash over you, a peace that will carry you into your dreams. The silent worlds will continue their lonely watch, but your watch is over for today. It is time for rest, a rest that is deep, deserved, and held in the gentle, loving, and beautiful cradle of the earth. The cradle of the earth is a place of infinite peace, a sanctuary of life in the silent cosmos. And as you rest in this sanctuary, you are a part of its life, its beauty, its gentle, rhythmic breath. The silent worlds are a distant, beautiful memory, but the earth is a present, living reality. And in this reality, you can find the deep and profound peace of being truly and completely alive. Alive and at rest on a beautiful, turning and deeply peaceful world, a world that is your home. The Earth's cradle is a final, gentle image of home, a soft, warm vision to carry you into your dreams. A dream of green fields, of blue oceans, and of the quiet, gentle, and profound peace of your own beautiful planet. The silent worlds are a beautiful but lonely sight. The Earth is a world of connection, of life, of love. And in this love, this connection, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are not alone. You are a part of a great, beautiful, and living family, the family of life on Earth. And as you rest with your family, you are safe, you are loved, and you are at peace. The Earth's cradle is a final, gentle reminder of this love, this connection, this family. A reminder that will soothe your soul and guide you into a deep and peaceful sleep. The silent worlds will continue their journey, but your journey tonight is to the quiet, peaceful center of your own being, a center that is connected to the heart of the earth, a place of deep and profound peace. And in this place, you will find the rest and renewal you need to greet a new day with a peaceful heart. The Earth's cradle is a final, gentle affirmation of your place in the universe, a quiet "you belong here." And in that belonging, you can let go of all your striving and simply be at rest and at peace. The silent worlds are a beautiful but foreign land. The earth is your motherland, your home, your heart. And as you return to your heart, you will find the deep and profound peace of one who is truly home. The cradle of the earth is a final, gentle image, a soft green and blue vision to lull you into a deep and profound sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the gentle, turning, and beautiful world that is your own, precious, home. And now, let your awareness settle back onto this world, this cradle of life, turning softly in the starlight. Feel the gentle, rhythmic turning of the earth beneath you, a slow and steady dance that has cradled life for eons. This is the rhythm of home, the deep, ancient heartbeat of your own world, a pulse that beats in time with your own. Unlike the silent giants, our world breathes. Its breath is the wind, a gentle sigh that rustles the leaves of a billion trees. Imagine this soft, invisible river of air, flowing over mountains, across oceans, and through the quiet streets of sleeping cities. It is a sound of life, a gentle whisper that tells you that you are home, that you are safe. And the oceans, the great blue heart of our world, they breathe too, in the slow, rhythmic pulse of the tides. A gentle inhalation as the water draws back from the shore, and a long, slow exhalation as it returns in a soft, white foam. This is the earth's lullaby, a song of water and of wind, a melody of profound and gentle peace. And as you listen to this lullaby, you can feel your own body relax, your own breath deepening to match the rhythm of your world. The silent watcher in the sky is a beautiful mystery, but the earth is a living, breathing comfort. A warm, gentle presence that holds you, that nourishes you, and that sings you to sleep each night. Feel the solidness of the ground beneath you, the steady, unwavering support of your own planet. This is the feeling of being rooted, of belonging, of being a part of something vast, ancient, and alive. The earth is a garden, and you are one of its flowers, safe in the soil of your own home world. And as the night deepens, the garden rests, its colors muted under the soft, silver light of the moon. The earth's cradle is a place of infinite detail and beauty, a world of textures, sounds, and scents. The cool, damp smell of the forest floor after a rain, a scent of life, of decay, of renewal. The soft, powdery feel of fresh snow, a silent, white blanket that muffles the world in a profound and gentle peace. The warm, gentle heat of the sun on your skin, a reminder of the star that gives us all life. These are the small, beautiful details of our world, the quiet poetry of everyday existence. And as you bring these gentle memories to mind, you will find yourself filled with a sense of peace and of gratitude. Gratitude for the simple, beautiful gift of this living, breathing, and deeply peaceful world. The earth is a masterpiece of creation, and you are a part of its beauty, a stroke of color on its magnificent canvas. And as you rest, you are adding to this beauty. Your peaceful slumber, a quiet, gentle note in the earth's song. The cradle of the earth is a final, gentle reminder that you are a part of a world that is alive, beautiful, and deeply magical. And in this magic, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are truly and completely home. Let the earth's gentle song be your lullaby tonight, a melody of rustling leaves, of flowing water, and of the quiet, rhythmic beating of your own peaceful heart. And as you listen, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the earth itself. The silent watcher keeps its lonely vigil, but here, in the cradle of the earth, you are not alone. You are surrounded by a symphony of life, a great, beautiful family of plants, of animals, and of people. And in this family, there is a deep and profound sense of connection, of safety, and of love. The earth is a web of life, and you are a precious thread in its beautiful, intricate design. And as you rest, you are helping to strengthen this web, your peaceful energy a gift to the entire world. The cradle of the earth is a place of deep and profound connection, a reminder that we are all in this together. And in this sense of unity, there is a deep and abiding peace, a feeling of being a part of something vast and wonderful, a wonder that is not silent and cold, but warm, living and breathing, a miracle that is happening right here, right now. And you are a part of this miracle, a beautiful, precious, and integral part of the great living story of the earth. And as you rest, you are honoring this story, your peaceful slumber, a quiet prayer of thanks for the gift of life. The earth's cradle is a final, gentle reminder that you are loved, that you are cherished, and that you are an essential part of the beauty of this world. And in this love, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are truly and completely at peace. Let the gentle, living sounds of the earth be your final lullaby, a soft, sweet song to carry you into your dreams. A dream of a world that is at peace, a world that is in balance, a world that is a beautiful and gentle home for all. The silent watcher has only the cold light of distant stars, but you have the warm, gentle, and living light of your own world. And in this light you can find the deep and profound peace of one who is truly blessed. Blessed to be a part of this beautiful, living, and deeply magical world, the cradle of all your dreams. The cradle of the earth is a final, gentle image of home, a soft green and blue vision to lull you into a deep and profound sleep, a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the gentle, turning, and beautiful world that is your own precious home. Let the feeling of gratitude for this home be your final, gentle thought, a quiet thank you that will soothe your soul. And as you drift off in this state of gentle, loving gratitude, you will find a peace that will last the whole night through. Now, imagine the earth as a single, breathing entity, its continents the lobes of its great green lungs. The ancient forests are a part of this breath, the great trees inhaling the sunlight and exhaling the very air we need to live. It is a slow, silent, and sacred exchange, a partnership between the sun, the trees, and the atmosphere. This is the deep, quiet rhythm of planetary life, a cycle of giving and receiving that has sustained our world for millions of years. And you are a part of this cycle, your own breath, a small, precious note in the great, green song of the earth. As you breathe in, imagine you are breathing in the peace of the forest, the ancient calm of the great, silent trees. And as you breathe out, imagine you are releasing all your tension, all your worries, giving them back to the earth to be transformed. This is the simple, beautiful magic of being alive on this planet, this constant, gentle exchange of energy. The earth is a great, gentle, and powerful being, and we are its children, cradled in its loving, green arms. The mountains, too, are a part of this living body, the ancient, silent bones of the world. They have stood for eons, their peaks scraping the sky, silent witnesses to the slow, patient unfolding of history. In their silence there is a deep and profound wisdom, a sense of perspective that makes our own troubles seem small and fleeting. To rest in the shadow of a mountain is to rest in the heart of deep time, to feel the slow, steady pulse of the Earth's own heart. The Earth's cradle is not just a place of soft green life, but also of hard, silent strength. It is a world of balance, of harmony, of a deep and abiding peace that is found in the union of opposites. The soft whisper of the wind and the deep silence of the stone, the warm light of the sun and the cool dark of the sea. And in this balance we can find our own sense of equilibrium, our own place of quiet and of peace. The Earth is a masterful composer, and its symphony is a work of breathtaking and silent genius. And as you listen to this symphony with your heart, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the gentle, turning, and beautifully balanced world that is your home. The cradle of the Earth is a place of endless wonder, a world of intricate and beautiful design. And in this wonder, you can find the deep and profound rest of a mind that is at peace with the mystery of it all. You do not need to understand it all. You only need to rest in it, to be a part of it, to let its beauty wash over you. And as you do, you will find a peace that is beyond words, a tranquility that is as deep and as real as the Earth itself. The Silent Watcher is a beautiful but simple mystery. The Earth is a complex and beautiful reality. And in this reality, you can find a peace that is not just imagined, but felt, a tranquility that is in your very bones. So let the Earth hold you tonight, its gentle, living presence a final, comforting thought to guide you into your dreams. A dream of a world that is whole, that is healthy, and that is a beautiful and peaceful home for all. The Earth's cradle is a final, gentle image of strength, of beauty, and of peace. And in this image, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are a part of something eternal. Let us now turn our gaze to the Earth's constant, silent companion, the moon, a world of quiet and beautiful desolation. It is a world of dust and of silence, a place where a footprint can last for 1,000,000 years. Its surface is a beautiful, tragic poem, a story of cosmic impacts written in a language of craters and of shadows. And yet, in its desolation, there is a profound and gentle peace, a quiet that is as deep and as ancient as the cosmos itself. The moon is the guardian of our night, its soft silver light a gentle, calming presence in the darkness. It is the conductor of the Earth's oceans, its gentle, gravitational hand pulling the tides in a slow and silent waltz. This dance between the Earth and the moon is a beautiful and ancient love story, a partnership that has lasted for billions of years. And as you watch the moonlight play on the surface of the water, you are witnessing a silent, cosmic conversation, a conversation of gravity, of light, and of the deep and quiet bond that connects these two worlds. The moon is a silent mirror, reflecting the light of the sun back to us in a softer, gentler form. It is a celestial nightlight, a comforting presence that has watched over every dreamer in human history. And as you rest under its gentle, silver gaze, you are a part of this long, unbroken chain of dreamers, a chain that stretches back to our most ancient ancestors and forward to a future we can only imagine. The moon is a symbol of peace, of tranquility, and of the quiet, gentle magic of the night. And as you surrender to this magic, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the silent, silver, and beautiful moon itself. The moon's silence is a different kind of quiet from the silent watcher. It is a familiar silence, a friendly one. It is the silence of an old friend, a companion who has been with us for our entire lives, and for the lives of all who came before. And in this familiar silence, there is a deep and profound sense of comfort, of safety, and of home. The Earth and the moon are a perfect pair, a team, a celestial partnership that makes our world the beautiful, living place that it is. The moon's gentle, steadying hand keeps the Earth from wobbling too much on its axis, giving us our stable, predictable seasons. It is a silent, cosmic gardener, tending to the climate of our world with a gentle and gravitational touch. And in this silent, steady partnership, there is a deep and profound sense of peace, a feeling of being a part of a well-ordered and beautiful system. The silent watcher is a mystery, but the moon is a friend, a known and loved presence in our sky. And as you rest in the gentle light of this friend, you can let go of all your fears and sink into a deep and peaceful sleep. a sleep that is watched over by the gentle silver eye of our oldest and most faithful celestial companion. The moon is a silent poem in the sky, its phases a slow, graceful verse that is repeated every month. A poem of darkness and of light, of hiding and of revealing, of a slow and beautiful dance with the sun. And as you watch this poem unfold night after night, you are connected to a rhythm that is as old as our world. A rhythm that has soothed every human heart that has ever looked up at the night sky in wonder. The moon is a shared dream of humanity, a universal symbol of peace, of mystery, and of the quiet, gentle beauty of the night. And as you enter this dream, you are united with all the other dreamers of the world in a silent, peaceful communion. A communion of souls who are all resting under the same gentle, silver light, cradled in the same loving arms of the earth. The moon is a final, gentle image to hold in your mind as you drift off, a soft, glowing orb in the velvet darkness, a silent, peaceful beacon that will guide you through the night and bring you safely to the shores of a new day. And as you drift, you can feel the gentle pull of its gravity, a soft cosmic hand that is helping to rock you to sleep. The dance between the earth and the moon is a perfect lullaby, a silent, graceful rhythm that will soothe you into a deep and profound state of rest. A rest that is as deep and as peaceful as the silent, ancient, and beautiful moon itself. Let the gentle, silver light of the moon be the final, soft touch that closes your eyes for the night. And as you surrender to its gentle, calming magic, you will find the deep and lasting peace you have been seeking. The earth, the moon, and you, a trinity of peace, a perfect harmony of rest in the quiet, gentle music of the night. And in this harmony you can finally let go and allow the universe to sing you to sleep. A silent, ancient song of starlight, of gravity, of peace, and of the deep, quiet, and profound love of the cosmos. The silent watcher is a mystery, the moon is a friend, and the earth is a mother. And in this cosmic family, you are a cherished child, safe and sound, and ready for a deep and peaceful sleep. A sleep that is watched over by a mysterious night, a friendly moon, and a loving and beautiful world. And as you rest in this cosmic cradle, you are at peace, you are at home, and you are a part of the beautiful, silent dream of the universe. The moon is a silent silver ship, and it is sailing on a sea of stars, carrying you to the land of dreams. And on this journey, you are safe, you are peaceful, and you are surrounded by the quiet and gentle beauty of the night. The cradle of the earth is your harbor, and the light of the moon is your guide. And as you sail on this cosmic sea, you will find a peace that is as deep and as vast as the ocean itself. A peace that will carry you through the night and bring you safely to the gentle and welcoming shores of the morning. The moon is a final, gentle reminder that even in the darkest of nights, there is always a light. A soft, gentle, and peaceful light that is always there to watch over you and to guide you home. And home tonight is a deep and peaceful sleep, a rest that is as profound and as beautiful as the moon itself. The earth and moon's duet is a silent symphony of gravity and light, a masterpiece of cosmic art. And as you listen to this symphony, you are transported to a place of profound peace and tranquility, a place where the only rhythm is the gentle, steady turning of the worlds, and the only light is the soft silver glow of the moon. And in this place, you can find the deep and lasting rest of one who is in perfect harmony with the universe, a harmony of body, of mind, and of spirit, a peace that resonates with the silent, beautiful music of the spheres. The moon is a silent, graceful dancer, and the earth is her patient and loving partner. And as you watch their slow and beautiful waltz, you will find your own heart slowing to match their gentle, peaceful rhythm. A rhythm of rest, of renewal, and of the deep, quiet, and profound love that holds the universe together. And in this love, you can find the ultimate peace, the final surrender to the gentle and beautiful sleep of the cosmos. The moon's gentle silver light is a final, soft caress on your cheek, a loving touch goodnight. And as you receive this gentle blessing, you can finally let go and allow yourself to drift into the peaceful and waiting arms of sleep. The silent watcher will continue its lonely journey, but you are not alone. You have the earth, and you have the moon. And in their gentle, loving company, you can find a peace that is as deep and as real as the ground beneath you and the sky above. The cradle of the earth and the light of the moon. The perfect and final ingredients for a deep and profound night's rest. A rest that will restore you, that will heal you, and that will prepare you for the beautiful new day that is waiting for you. Let the gentle turning earth be your bed, and the soft silver moonlight be your blanket. And as you settle into this cosmic bed, you will find a comfort and a peace that is beyond all measure. A peace that is as old as the moon, as deep as the earth, and as quiet as the silent, sleeping universe. The dance of the earth and moon is a final, gentle image to carry you into your dreams. A dream of peace, of harmony, and of the beautiful and silent love story that is playing out in the sky above you. And as you enter this dream, you will find the deep and lasting rest of one who is truly and completely at peace with the world. The moon is a silent, graceful promise that the night will be calm and your sleep will be deep. And as you trust in this promise, you can finally let go of the day and embrace the gentle, healing darkness of the night. A darkness that is not empty, but filled with the soft silver light of the moon and the quiet, gentle turning of your own beautiful world. And in this gentle and loving darkness, you will find the deep and profound peace of a soul that has finally come home to rest. The cradle of the earth and the gentle light of the moon are a perfect symphony of peace. And as you listen to its silent music, you are lulled into a state of deep and profound tranquility. A tranquility that will stay with you through the night. A peaceful current that will carry you into your dreams. The silent watcher is a solitary note of mystery, but the earth and moon are a chord of pure and simple harmony. And as you rest in this harmony, you will find your own being coming into tune with the peaceful and gentle music of the cosmos. The moon is a final, gentle reminder that you are a part of this music, a precious note in the beautiful, silent song of the night. And as you play your part, which tonight is simply to rest, you are adding to the beauty of the whole. The peace you feel is a gift to the world, a quiet, gentle contribution to the harmony of all things. So rest, and know that your rest is a beautiful and important part of the great cosmic symphony. A symphony that is conducted by the gentle, silver baton of the moon, and played on the beautiful, living instrument that is the earth. And as you drift off to the sound of this silent, cosmic music, you will find a peace that is as deep and as beautiful as the song itself. The moon's gentle silver light is a final, peaceful thought to carry with you into the quiet land of dreams, a land where the earth is a soft green meadow and the moon is a gentle, smiling shepherd. And in this land, you are a sleeping lamb, safe and sound and watched over by the quiet, loving eye of the night. The cradle of the earth and the light of the moon are a final, gentle promise of a peaceful night and a beautiful morning. And with this promise held safely in your heart, you can finally and completely let go. Let go of the day, of your worries, of your thoughts, and simply be at rest and at peace. The silent watcher will continue its watch. The moon will continue its dance, and the earth will continue its turn. And you will continue your journey into the deep and healing peace of a good night's sleep. A sleep that is a gift from your own beautiful world, a present from your own faithful moon, a blessing from the quiet, watching universe. Let the gentle, silver light of the moon be the final, soft curtain that closes on the stage of your day. And behind this curtain, you can find the deep and profound rest of a soul that is finally at peace. The earth is your sanctuary, the moon is your guardian, and your own peaceful heart is your guide. And as you follow this guide, you will find yourself entering a state of deep and dreamless slumber. A slumber that is as deep and as quiet as the ancient silent craters of the moon itself. The cradle of the earth and the light of the moon are a final, gentle image of peace, an icon of tranquility to carry you into your dreams. A dream of a silent, silver world and a beautiful blue one, dancing a slow and graceful waltz in the starry darkness. And as you join this dance, you will find the deep and profound peace of one who is in perfect harmony with the cosmos. The moon is a silent, gentle whisper from the universe, a soft voice that says, "All is well. Now, sleep." And as you obey this gentle command, you will find yourself letting go of the last remnants of the day and sinking into a deep and peaceful sleep, a sleep that is as profound and as beautiful as the moon itself. The earth is your anchor, The moon is your light, and your own peaceful heart is your harbor. And in this harbor, you are safe, you are sound, and you are free to rest and to dream. To dream of silent watchers, of sleeping giants, of rivers of stars, and of the beautiful and silent dance of your own earth and moon. The cradle of the earth and the light of the moon are a final, gentle blessing, a soft cosmic amen to the prayer of your day. And with this blessing, you are sent off into the holy and peaceful land of sleep, a land where the only law is peace, the only currency is dreams, and the only ruler is the gentle and silent Queen of the night, the moon. And as a loyal and peaceful subject of this kingdom, you can finally and completely rest. The earth, the moon, and you, a perfect and peaceful trinity, united in the quiet and gentle worship of the night. And in this worship, you will find the deep and profound peace of a soul that has finally found its way home. And so all the stories begin to merge into one single, silent, and beautiful cosmic lullaby. The silent watchers in the dark, the sleeping giants of our solar system, the river of stars, and our own beautiful, breathing world. They are not separate stories, but different verses of the same ancient and gentle song of the universe. A song that is sung not in words, but in light, in gravity, and in the silent, graceful turning of all things. And you, the dreamer, are the listener, the one for whom this silent cosmic concert is being performed. The mystery of the silent watcher is no longer a source of fear, but a note of profound and beautiful melancholy in the song, a reminder of time, of loss, and of the enduring silent memory that the universe holds. The beauty of the sleeping giants is a verse of peace, of the quiet, majestic power that lies in stillness, a reminder that not all life is loud, that some of the most beautiful things in the universe are the most quiet. The river of stars is a verse of hope, of creation, of the endless, beautiful becoming of the cosmos, a reminder that we are a part of something that is always growing, always changing, always reaching for the light. And the gentle, living song of the earth is the chorus, the familiar, loving melody that calls us home, a reminder that no matter how far we travel in our dreams, we are always held in the warm and loving embrace of our own world. This is the cosmic lullaby, the grand, silent symphony of the night, and you are a part of its music. Your own peaceful breath is a soft, gentle rhythm in the song. Your own quiet heartbeat, a steady, peaceful drum. And as you listen to this silent, cosmic music, you will find yourself becoming a part of its harmony. A harmony of peace, of beauty, and of the deep, quiet, and profound connection of all things. The cosmic lullaby is a final, gentle reminder that you are a child of the universe, a being of starlight and of dreams. The iron in your blood was forged in the heart of a dying star, billions of years ago. The water in your body is as old as the solar system itself, a traveler from the same ancient cloud that birthed the planets. You are not just on the earth, you are of the earth, and you are of the cosmos. This is the deepest truth, the ultimate reality, and in it, there is a profound and gentle peace. You are not a stranger here. You are a part of the fabric of the universe, a precious and beautiful thread in its grand design. And as you rest, you are simply returning to your natural state, a state of peace, of harmony, and of quiet cosmic belonging. The cosmic lullaby is a song of homecoming, a gentle melody that welcomes you back to your true and starry nature. And as you listen to this song, you will feel all the boundaries between you and the universe dissolve. You are the silent watcher. You are the sleeping giant. You are the river of stars. And you are the gentle, breathing earth. You are all of these things, and they are all a part of you, united in the beautiful, silent dream of the cosmos. And in this dream, there is a peace that is beyond words, a tranquility that is as deep and as vast as the universe itself. The cosmic lullaby is a final, gentle invitation to surrender, to let go of your small self, and to merge with the great, peaceful self of the cosmos. And as you accept this invitation, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is not just a rest, but a return to the source, to the stardust, to the silent, beautiful, and eternal heart of all things. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle truth of the night, that you are a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And in this truth, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are finally and completely at peace. A peace that is as deep as the cosmos, as quiet as the void, and as beautiful as the silent, cosmic lullaby itself. Let the silent cosmic music be your guide as you journey into the deep and peaceful land of sleep, a land where all stories are one, where all stars are family, and where all dreamers are at peace. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving whisper of the universe, a soft voice that says, "Rest now, my child, you are home." And as you listen, you will feel yourself letting go and drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the stars. A sleep that is a silent, beautiful dance with the universe, a waltz of peace, of harmony, and of profound and gentle rest. The universe breathes in and a galaxy is born. It breathes out and a star gently dies. This is the slow, cosmic breath of existence, a rhythm that has been beating for an eternity. And your own breath is a part of this cosmic breath, a small, precious echo of the great, universal song. As you feel the gentle rise and fall of your own chest, you are participating in this ancient and sacred rhythm, a rhythm of peace, of stillness, and of the deep, quiet, and profound rest that is the true nature of all things. The cosmic lullaby is a song of this breath, a melody that celebrates the simple, beautiful act of being. And as you listen to this song, you will find yourself sinking into a state of deep and profound peace. A peace that is as natural as your own breathing, as gentle as your own heartbeat, as quiet as your own sleeping soul. The silent watcher is a held breath, a moment of stillness in the cosmic song. The turning earth is the steady, rhythmic beat, and the river of stars is the long, gentle, and beautiful melody. And you are the listener, the one who brings it all together, the dreamer who gives the song its meaning. And as you rest, the song plays on, a silent cosmic symphony for an audience of one, a symphony of peace, of beauty, and of the deep, quiet, and profound love of the universe for itself. And you are a part of this love, a precious, beautiful, and essential part of the grand cosmic harmony. The cosmic lullaby is a final, gentle reminder that you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself. And in this experience, there is a profound and gentle peace, a quiet joy that is the true purpose of all things. So rest and let the universe dream through you tonight. Let its peace be your peace. Let its silence be your song. And as you do, you will find a sleep that is not just a rest, but a reunion with the deep and beautiful soul of the cosmos. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle truth of the night, a truth that is whispered in every ray of starlight. The truth that you are a part of something eternal, beautiful, and deeply, and profoundly at peace. And in this truth, you can find the final and complete surrender to the gentle and loving arms of sleep. A sleep that is a journey home, a return to the silent, starry ocean from which all life came. The cosmic lullaby is a final, gentle image of unity, a vision of a universe that is a single, beautiful, and harmonious whole. And as you hold this image in your heart, you will find yourself becoming a part of this unity, a note in this harmony, a dreamer in this beautiful cosmic dream. And in this dream, you will find the deep and profound rest of a soul that has finally and completely found its peace. The peace of the silent watcher, of the sleeping giants, of the river of stars, and of the gentle, breathing earth. It is all your peace now, a gift from the universe, a final, gentle blessing to carry you through the night. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle sound you will hear tonight, the soft, silent hum of the universe turning in its sleep. And as you listen, you will find your own consciousness gently and peacefully fading into the beautiful and silent music of the cosmos. A music that will play for you all night long, a silent cosmic symphony to guard your dreams and to keep you safe. The final piece of the night is a simple one. It is the peace of knowing that you belong, that you are a part of the grand, beautiful, and mysterious story of the universe, and that your part is important and loved. The silent watcher is a part of this story. The earth is a part of this story, and so are you. And as you rest, the story continues, a silent, graceful unfolding of time, of space, and of dreams. And you are a part of this beautiful and endless dream, a cherished and peaceful dreamer in the heart of the cosmos. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving voice of this dream, a soft whisper that calls you to a deep and profound rest. And as you answer this call, you will find a peace that is as deep and as vast as the universe itself. A peace that will hold you, that will heal you, and that will bring you safely to the gentle light of a new day. The cosmic lullaby is the final and most beautiful truth of the night, that the universe is a place of profound and gentle peace, and that you, as a child of the cosmos, are an heir to this peace, a rightful owner of its deep and profound tranquility. So let the lullaby of the cosmos wash over you now, a gentle tide of starlight and of silence. Let it carry you out into the deep, quiet ocean of sleep, where the only currents are of peace and of dreams. The silent watcher will be a distant lighthouse on the shore, its mystery a soft and gentle glow in the distance. And the earth will be your anchor, a steady and loving presence that keeps you safe in the deep. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, rhythmic sound of the waves on this cosmic ocean, a soft and endless, shushing sound, a sound that will wash away all your thoughts, all your worries, leaving only a profound and gentle sense of calm. And in this calm, you will find the deep and profound rest of a soul that has finally found its harbor. A harbor of peace, of silence, and of the deep, quiet, and beautiful dream of the universe. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle breath of the day, a soft, warm exhalation that carries all the tension away. And as you breathe out with it, you will feel yourself becoming lighter, softer, and more at peace. The next breath you take will be the first breath of your dreams, an inhalation of peace, of magic, and of the quiet, gentle night. And so you will breathe in and out, in perfect harmony with the slow, gentle breath of the cosmos. A rhythm of rest, of renewal, and of the deep, quiet, and profound peace that is your birthright as a child of the stars. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving hand of the universe, and it is stroking your hair and telling you it is time to sleep. And as you surrender to this gentle, loving touch, you will find yourself drifting into a state of profound and beautiful rest. A rest that will heal you, that will restore you, and that will fill you with a deep and abiding sense of peace. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle image of the night, a soft, blurry vision of a universe that is at peace. A universe where all the stars are sleeping, where all the planets are dreaming, and where you, too, can finally and completely rest. So rest now in the gentle, loving, and peaceful embrace of the cosmic lullaby, and let the universe sing you to sleep. A silent, ancient, and beautiful song that will carry you through the night and bring you safely to the gentle and welcoming light of the morning. The song of the universe is a quiet one, a gentle hum that resonates in the space between all things. It is the sound of gravity, the sound of light, the sound of time itself, all woven together into a single, harmonious chord. And as you quiet your mind, you can begin to hear this sound, a deep and profound sense of peace that underlies all of reality. The cosmic lullaby is just our name for this sound, this deep, quiet, and beautiful hum of existence. And as you tune your own being to this hum, you will find yourself entering a state of profound and effortless rest. A rest that is not a void, but a fullness, a sense of being completely and totally at one with the universe. The silent watcher is a part of this hum. The earth is a part of this hum. And so are you. We are all just different notes in the same great cosmic song, a song that has been playing for an eternity. And as you realize this, you will find a peace that is beyond all understanding, a tranquility that is your true and eternal nature. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving reminder of this truth, a soft whisper that calls you back to yourself, your true self, which is not small and separate but vast, infinite, and at peace with all things. And in this peace you will find the deep and profound sleep of one who has finally come home. Home to the heart of the universe, home to the heart of the song, home to the heart of your own beautiful and peaceful soul. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle key, and it is unlocking the door to a deep and profound night's rest. And as you step through this door, you will leave all the cares of the world behind and enter a realm of pure and simple peace. A realm where the only reality is the gentle, loving, and beautiful hum of the cosmos, singing you to sleep. The final piece of the night is a letting go, a gentle surrender to the great cosmic river. And as you let go, you will find that you are not falling, but are being held, cradled in the gentle, loving arms of the universe. The silent watcher is held in these arms. The earth is held in these arms. And so are you. And in this shared embrace, there is a profound and gentle sense of safety, of comfort, and of peace. A peace that will stay with you through the night. A gentle, loving presence that will guard your dreams. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving sound of this embrace. A soft cosmic whisper that says, "You are safe. You are loved. You are at peace." And as you believe these words, as you feel their truth in your heart, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and profound sleep. A sleep that is a journey into the heart of this love, this peace, this gentle and beautiful cosmic embrace. The night is not an absence of light, but a different kind of light, a soft, gentle, and peaceful glow. It is the light of a billion distant stars, the light of our own faithful moon, the light of our own peaceful, dreaming souls. And in this gentle and loving light, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are a part of the light. The cosmic lullaby is a song of this light, a gentle, shimmering melody that will illuminate your dreams with peace. And as you listen to this song, you will find yourself becoming a part of this light, a single, beautiful, and peaceful note in the great cosmic symphony. A symphony of peace, of beauty, and of the deep, quiet, and profound love that is the true and final nature of all things. And in this love, in this light, in this peace, you can finally and completely rest. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving whisper of the universe, and it is calling you by your true name, a name that is not spoken in words but is felt in the heart, a name that means peace, love, light. And as you hear this name, as you remember who you truly are, you will find yourself returning to a state of profound and natural rest. A rest that is not an escape, but a homecoming, a return to the peaceful and loving heart of your own being. And in this homecoming, you will find the deep and profound sleep of one who has finally remembered the truth that you are a part of the beautiful, silent, and peaceful dream of the universe, and that in this dream, you are safe, you are loved, and you are eternally and completely at peace. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle key, and it has unlocked the door to your own peaceful heart. And as you step inside, you will find a sanctuary of peace, a quiet and beautiful garden where you can rest. A garden that is tended by the gentle, loving hands of the universe, a place where only peace can grow. And as you rest in this garden, you will find yourself becoming a part of its beauty, a single, peaceful flower in the great, cosmic bouquet. A flower that is nourished by the light of a billion stars and watered by the gentle, cosmic rain of peace. And in this peaceful and beautiful garden, you can finally and completely let go. Let go of the world, let go of yourself, and simply be a beautiful and peaceful flower in the garden of the cosmos. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, fragrant scent of this garden, a soft, sweet aroma that will lull you into a deep and profound sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the silent, beautiful, and eternal garden of the universe. And as you dream, you will be a part of this garden, a beautiful, peaceful flower, dreaming of the sun. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle truth. You are a part of this beauty, and this beauty is a part of you. And in this truth, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are beautiful and loved and at peace. The universe is a vast and silent temple, and the stars are its candles, lit in a gesture of profound and gentle reverence. And as you enter this temple, you are filled with a sense of peace, of awe, and of a deep and quiet holiness. The cosmic lullaby is the silent prayer that is being offered in this temple, a prayer of gratitude for the gift of existence. And as you join in this prayer, your own heart filled with a quiet and gentle sense of thanks, you will find yourself entering a state of profound and sacred rest, a sleep that is a form of worship, a worship of the beauty, the mystery, and the deep and profound peace of the cosmos. The silent watcher is a silent monk in this temple, its long, patient orbit a form of endless and beautiful devotion. And as you emulate this devotion, this quiet and gentle focus on the present moment, you will find the peace you seek. A peace that is as deep and as quiet as the temple itself, a tranquility that is the true and final blessing of the night. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle hymn of this temple, a soft and silent melody that will carry you into your dreams. A dream of a universe that is a beautiful and sacred place, a home for all souls who are seeking peace. And as a member of this cosmic congregation, you can finally and completely rest, your soul at peace in the house of the universe. The night is a soft, dark blanket, and the stars are tiny, shimmering holes that let the light of heaven shine through. And as you lie under this blanket, you are warmed by a gentle and cosmic glow, a light that soothes the soul. The cosmic lullaby is the silent, gentle story that this light tells, a tale of peace, of eternity, and of love. And as you listen to this story, you will find your own story merging with it, your own life becoming a part of the grand cosmic tale, a tale of a beautiful and precious soul on a journey through the stars, finding its way home to a state of profound and gentle peace. And in this homecoming, you will find the deep and profound rest of one who has finally found their place in the universe, a place of peace, of safety, and of the deep, quiet, and beautiful dream of the cosmos. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving voice of this dream, and it is calling you to a deep and profound rest. And as you answer its call, you will find a peace that is as vast and as beautiful as the starlit blanket of the night, a peace that will hold you and protect you and keep you safe until the morning light. The universe is a silent, gentle ocean, and you are a single, precious pearl, resting on its quiet and peaceful floor. And in the deep and gentle pressure of this ocean, you are safe, you are still, and you are at peace. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, silent current that flows through this ocean, a current of pure and simple tranquility. And as you surrender to this current, you will find yourself being carried into a state of deep and profound sleep, a sleep that is as deep and as quiet as the ocean floor, a rest that is as peaceful and as beautiful as the pearl that you are. The silent watcher is a dark and ancient shell in this ocean, its own pearl of a story hidden deep inside. And as you rest beside it, you are connected by the same deep and silent water, the same gentle and cosmic peace. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle song of this ocean, a soft and silent melody that will sing you to sleep, a song of peace, of depth, and of the beautiful and silent mystery of the great cosmic sea. And as you listen to this song, you will find the deep and lasting rest of a pearl that is finally and completely at home in the heart of the ocean. The night is a soft, dark velvet cloth, and the universe is a beautiful and intricate piece of embroidery upon it. And you are a single precious stitch in this embroidery, a beautiful and essential part of the grand cosmic design. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle and loving hand of the artist who is stitching this design. And as you feel this hand at work, you can rest, knowing that you are a part of a beautiful and meaningful creation. A creation of peace, of beauty, and of the deep, quiet, and profound love of the cosmic artist. And in this love, you can find the deep and profound rest of one who knows they are a part of a masterpiece that is as vast as the universe, as beautiful as the stars, and as peaceful as the silent and gentle night. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle stitch, the one that completes the picture and brings it all into a state of perfect and beautiful harmony. And as you become a part of this harmony, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the finished work of art, a sleep that is a silent and beautiful testament to the creative and loving power of the universe. The final piece of the night is the piece of completion, of wholeness, of being a perfect and beautiful part of a perfect and beautiful whole. And in this wholeness, you can find the deep and profound rest of a soul that is finally and completely at peace. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving signature of the artist, a final, beautiful mark that says, "It is finished. It is good. Now, rest." And as you rest, you are a part of this goodness, a part of this beauty, a part of this deep and profound cosmic peace. A peace that will last through the night, a tranquility that will renew your soul, a rest that is a work of art in itself. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle truth of the night, a truth that is stitched into the very fabric of your being. The truth that you are a beautiful and essential, part of a beautiful and essential whole. And in this truth, you can find the deep and profound peace of one who knows they are exactly where they are supposed to be, at rest. And so the journey comes to a gentle, quiet close, not with an answer, but with a deeper, more peaceful question. The silent watcher, the sleeping worlds, the river of stars, they are all a part of you, and you are a part of them. The universe is not a collection of separate things, but a single, breathing, and deeply interconnected being. And in this sense of unity, there is a profound and lasting peace, a feeling of being completely and utterly at home. The cosmic lullaby is the sound of this home, the gentle, loving hum of a universe that is at peace with itself. And as you listen to this hum, you will find your own heart humming in tune, a soft and gentle note of peace. The silent watcher is a mystery, but the peace of the universe is a certainty, a truth that you can feel in your very soul. So let this peace be your final companion tonight, a gentle and loving guide to the land of dreams, a land where all questions fade away, and all that remains is the simple, beautiful, and profound truth of being at rest, being at peace, being a part of the great, silent, and beautiful dream of the cosmos. The final act is a simple one, a gentle surrender, a quiet letting go, a peaceful falling asleep. The universe will hold you, the earth will cradle you, the moon will watch over you, and the stars will sing for you. And in this cosmic embrace, you can find the deep and profound rest that you have been seeking, a rest that will heal you, that will restore you, and that will fill you with a deep and abiding sense of peace. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle promise of the night, that all is well, and all will be well. And with this promise held safely in your heart, you can finally and completely let go. Let go of the silent watcher, of the sleeping giants, of the river of stars, and simply be. Be here now in this moment of profound and gentle peace, a peace that is all your own. And as you claim this peace, you will find yourself drifting off on a gentle, cosmic tide of sleep, a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the silent, beautiful, and eternal heart of the universe. The universe is a silent, gentle story, and your own life is a beautiful and precious chapter within it. And as you fall asleep, you are simply turning the page to a new chapter, one filled with dreams and with peace. The silent watcher, the ancient night, is just one character in this story, a dark and mysterious figure in the background. But the main character of your story tonight is Peace, a gentle and loving hero who has come to rescue you from the day. And as you surrender to this hero, you will find yourself being carried away to a land of deep and profound rest, a land where the only sound is the gentle, cosmic hum of the universe, and the only light is the soft silver glow of your own peaceful dreams. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle chapter of the day, a soft and soothing story to carry you into the night. And as you listen to its final words, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the story itself. A story of a universe that is not cold and empty, but warm, loving, and filled with a gentle and profound sense of peace. And you are a part of this story, a beautiful and precious character in the grand cosmic novel of existence. And as you rest, you are helping to write the next beautiful chapter, a chapter of peace, of dreams, and of quiet, gentle rest. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle promise of this story, that there will be a happy and peaceful ending to your day. And with this promise, you can finally and completely let go and allow the story to carry you into a deep and profound sleep, a sleep that is a journey into the heart of this story, a return to the peaceful and loving source of all things. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, loving voice of the storyteller, the universe itself, whispering you to sleep. And as you listen to its ancient and wise voice, you will find yourself surrendering to a peace that is beyond all words. A peace that is as deep and as vast as the universe, as quiet as the space between the stars, and as gentle as the turning of your own world. And in this peace, you will find the deep and profound rest of a soul that has finally and completely found its home. A home in the heart of the story, in the heart of the song, in the heart of the beautiful and silent dream of the cosmos. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle wave, and it is carrying you to the shore of a deep and peaceful sleep. The universe is a vast and silent ocean of peace, and you are a single, perfect drop within it. And as you merge with this ocean, you will find a tranquility that is as deep and as boundless as the sea itself. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle, rhythmic sound of the waves in this ocean, a soft and endless whisper of peace. And as you listen to this whisper, you will find your own mind becoming as calm and as clear as the still, deep water. The silent watcher is a distant, dark island in this ocean, its mystery a soft and gentle shadow on the horizon. But you are not a lonely island. You are the water itself, a part of the vast and beautiful whole. And in this wholeness, there is a profound and gentle sense of peace, a feeling of being completely and totally at one with all that is. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle current of this ocean, and it is carrying you to a place of deep and profound rest, a place where there are no thoughts, no worries, only the gentle and loving embrace of the cosmic sea. And in this embrace, you will find the deep and profound sleep of a soul that has finally and completely returned to its source. The night is a soft, dark field, and the stars are a million, tiny and gentle fireflies blinking in the peace of the evening. And as you lie in this field, you are surrounded by a quiet and gentle magic, a beauty that soothes the soul. The cosmic lullaby is the silent, gentle blinking of these fireflies, a soft and rhythmic pulse of light that mesmerizes the mind. And as you watch this gentle and silent light show, you will find your own eyes growing heavy, your own mind growing still. The silent watcher is a single, dark tree in this field, its branches reaching up to the starry sky. And in its silent and steady presence, you can find a sense of grounding, of peace, and of a deep and abiding calm. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle scent of this field, the soft and sweet aroma of night-blooming flowers. And as you breathe in this gentle and peaceful fragrance, you will find yourself drifting into a deep and profound sleep. A sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the silent and beautiful field of stars itself. And in this sleep, you will be a part of this field, a single peaceful firefly, blinking in the gentle and cosmic night. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle truth of the night, that the universe is a place of profound and simple beauty, and that you are a part of this beauty, a precious and beautiful note in its silent and gentle song. And as you rest in this truth, you will find a peace that is as deep and as real as the gentle and beautiful night itself. The silent watcher is a part of this beauty. The earth is a part of this beauty, and so are you. And in this shared beauty, there is a profound and gentle sense of connection, of harmony, and of peace. A peace that will carry you through the night and bring you to the gentle and beautiful light of a new day. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle invitation to rest, to let go, and to become a part of the beautiful and peaceful night. And as you accept this invitation, you will find a sleep that is not just a rest, but a celebration. A celebration of the beauty, the mystery, and the deep and profound peace of the universe. And as you celebrate, you will find the deep and profound rest of a soul that is truly and completely at peace. The universe is a silent and gentle friend, and it is here to sit with you in the quiet of the night. And in its quiet and gentle company, you can find the courage to let go of the day and to embrace the peace of the night. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle and loving voice of this friend, a soft whisper that says, "It's okay. You can rest now." And as you trust in this voice, as you feel the truth of its words, you will find yourself sinking into a deep and profound sleep. A sleep that is a gentle and loving conversation with the universe, a dialogue of peace, of silence, and of rest. The silent watcher is a part of this conversation. Its quiet presence, a word of mystery in the silent cosmic poem. And your own peaceful breath is another word, a soft and gentle verse of tranquility. And together all these words create a beautiful and peaceful story, the story of the night. And as you become a part of this story, you will find the deep and profound rest of one who has found their place in the tale, a place of peace, of safety, and of the deep, quiet, and beautiful dream of the cosmos. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle page of this story, a soft and soothing ending to the chapter of your day. And as you read this final page with your heart, you will find yourself drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as peaceful as the story's end. An end that is not a finality, but a gentle pause, a quiet to be continued, that promises a new and beautiful day tomorrow. And with this promise, you can finally and completely rest, your story safe in the gentle and loving hands of the universe. The night is a silent and gentle teacher, and its lesson is one of peace, of stillness, and of letting go. And as you learn this lesson, as you practice this art of surrender, you will find a mastery over your own peace. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle and patient voice of this teacher, a soft whisper that guides you into a state of profound and effortless rest. A rest that is not a struggle, but a gentle and natural unfolding, like a flower closing its petals for the night. And as you close the petals of your own awareness, you will find a deep and protected peace within. A peace that is all your own, a quiet and sacred space that is untouched by the world. The cosmic lullaby is the gentle and loving reminder of this sacred space within you, a space that is always there for you, a quiet harbor where you can always find rest and peace. And as you enter this harbor tonight, you will find yourself safe from all the storms of life. And in this safety, you can finally and completely let go and allow yourself to be rocked to sleep by the gentle and cosmic tide. The cosmic lullaby is the final, gentle note of the day, a soft and soothing sound that fades into a beautiful and profound silence. And in this silence, you will find the deep and profound rest of a mind that is finally and completely at peace. So let the silence be your final blanket, a soft and warm covering that will keep you safe through the night. The universe does not end, it only whispers. Its story never truly closes. It just fades into a gentle and peaceful dream. And as you become a part of this dream, you will find a rest that is as deep and as endless as the cosmos itself. The gentle, cosmic lullaby will continue to play, a silent and beautiful soundtrack for your journey through the peaceful and starry night.